I'm glad you can speak robot, because I sure as hell can't.
I got over here and I realized I left my notebook behind. Oh well.
Yeah, I had to quickly run and go get it.
Hey, I actually got a healer this time.
Sweet.
Hey, Philip.
Hey, Sean.
Whatever happened with that genie?
You haven't asked yet or looked for him.
How do we look for him? He's in the future.
Do that.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
down.
Bill.
It turns out that gnome was me.
No.
I'd believe it. To be
You
honest,
just leave me there doing drugs for
On drugs.
3,000 years.
I'd believe it. I could see it. Just Copper just totally losing his shit.
Have you gotten your voice working?
Oh, we gotta get back to that president some manner.
Yeah. So
Drugs
we'd
will
leave
do
you
it.
in a tent doing drugs.
Yeah,
That's so
still
funny.
pretty buzzy
I
there.
think that is a no.
Boop beep. Beep boop.
It's like a new level of Doctor Who villain.
You thought I was bad. Beep boop boop beep boop.
Shoo-ba-doo-dop. Creep-a-pop.
Stop.
Not at all.
No.
Oh god, that was painful.
Yeah, it's
Okay, I think that was my
almost a
fault, I'm
Wall-E.
sorry.
It's almost a Wally level.
Wow.
It's like Wally
Oh,
for a ham
voices.
radio.
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
Man, get out of my lane.
Alright. Okay.
Kick the butt.
Well, Ulrich figures out his technology situation. We'll go ahead. Yeah, that's probably it. Go ahead and start.
Woo!
Here's the dub track link for anyone.
I have it saved now, so
Oh, look at you.
yeah.
What a fancy
What
pants.
we fancy.
Indeed.
Having brunch on the veranda, yes.
Mm, my champagne. Mimosas.
Champagne.
Gold-plated Lamborghini. Huzzah.
Here in my garage.
Lamborghini.
Next to the glacier.
Alright.
Rich people.
Did he put up that soundproofing just for the game? Or was that there?
No, I'm in a garage here.
Don't want to know what's going on in his garage.
It's for other things.
I kind of want to know what's going on in his garage. That sounds exciting.
Well, they've got a lot of junk in here. A whole wall of whiteboards, because they're all students. Bunch of more junk over there. And they do movies and stuff there, so soundproofing is to help cut down the...
That's exciting. I'm soundproofing my garage when I get a garage. Sorry, Philip.
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
Okay.
Where I took my soundproofing. If I had it, eh?
Alright, where last we left the League of Extraordinary Explorers, you were bidden before you were to go back to your time by Urundil to seek out the three Dark Ones, also known as the three paramount generals of the Tomb Kings, in hopes of destroying them and, as a result, weakening their army. You first sought out the one known as Asaph, a lustful witch that was in the same abode that you found Nehek. But you traveled there, and after a challenging battle, finally, and very much to Lilac's help, finally destroyed her. Three
That was
of you
pretty hairy.
unconscious, Vani charmed, and Lilac laying on the floor unconscious.
What in the heck? We were looking for Sarif.
Question for 2 weeks ago. What was experience for 2 weeks ago? Does anybody have that?
No. I've just kind of been coasting because I always leave before you guys get experience, so I'm probably behind. But I don't know.
I gave you yours for last week.
Oh, thank
Or
you.
Typed it in or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll start. I want to heal all my friends because they're kind of all dead.
Yeah. Yo, Lilac, toss me a potion of healing. I will go help with that because I'm the
I'll
only one
start
who's
conjuring
alive.
more of them. I can start.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm unconscious.
Sweet.
All three people in the top right corner are unconscious.
I would
Bonnie,
like to go over.
You
Yeah.
immediately find yourself out of this trance, not knowing what had happened. You see yourself like the dark abyss ahead of you. You turn around, see your three companions on the floor, four companions on the floor. Lilac closest to you.
Lilac, are you okay?
More or less, I guess.
Do you need to sit down? I like put my hand on your
I'm
shoulder.
laying down on the floor, just
Oh, okay.
like
Just
crucifix style, just covered in blood.
Okay, then I kneel next to you. Are you? Is there something
Go help
I
the other
can?
people.
Do you have like a? I don't heal. I stab things. Can I get like a potion? Because I don't think I have any.
I'll give
I
you
don't-
some potions.
Here, I've got healing elixir. I can summon potions.
Oh, sweet. How many? One. Okay. Cool beans. I
So it's
didn't
level
read-
1. I can just keep conjuring them.
Okay, sweet. I have powdered poison, but that won't help the situation.
That'll make them feel better.
I have smooth.
Okay,
whisper
while we're
from
having
guitar.
this casual conversation, our friends are bleeding out.
Okay,
This just
okay,
has
fine.
to be done. Okay.
Alright, I
Yeah.
take the potion that Lilac hands to me, I'm assuming, and I go heal the Aethys.
I think you said I
He said-
healed Ulrich last game, right? Or no?
I think you were going to, and then we ended it. So,
Yeah, I don't quite remember, but we'll assume that through some work through Lilac and Vonnie's medical abilities, you managed to get people out of consciousness.
Okay, so I'm gonna like do the picking my bro Ulrich up off the ground like football player style. I'm like sleeping on the job again, huh?
I feed Aethys a potion and just pat him on the shoulder, because... Good job!
Oh yeah, and Draven is retconned.
Oh no,
Where did
Driven
Draven
died.
go? I don't know.
He turned into a tree.
this way. I don't know.
Who has Murray right now, by the way?
I think Kelby does. I think Ulrich has Murray.
Rick
I
has Murray?
don't
Okay.
have Murray.
I mean, the heck.
I'm wondering, did this other
It's Murray.
witch lady have another skull for us?
Should I check the
She...
Sure, search the body.
corpse? Okay. Make an investigation
investigation.
check. Yeah.
Hey team, I'm gonna go after the girl with the bow.
Wait. This place is dangerous. You should not
I
go
know.
alone.
I'm fine. I'm not hurt at all. I can.
Proper, let's get your token on here.
And I can move fast on my own
Oh, sorry.
because I have methods of flight.
Not knowing how quickly this fight had transpired, Copper, you find yourself in this abyss, and you see this the corpse of this disgusting amalgamation of a naked woman's torso with the body of a large arachnid that had been recently covered in eyes, but it seemed to have recently burst, and she's just covered in holes and blood, and she's laying on the ground, soaking in her own blood, which seems to be boiling at the moment. You go over and kind of see what you can find on her, and you don't find much, and as you're looking, you notice that the body is sinking, and it sinks lower and lower into the pool of blood until it's disappeared, and right before your eyes, the blood evaporates into nothingness, and you find a single eye left on the ground. Seems to be of human form and shape.
I'm not going to pick that up with my bare hand.
Put it in Murray. Maybe we're creating a person. Like the next fight, we'll get like a rib cage, and maybe
like
like
the
an
mummy
Better
one.
hold
elbow.
on to it for now, and then we'll worry about seeing if Murray can use it later. I'm
Just
going to carefully
pop
wrap
it
it
in
in a
his
piece
skull.
of cloth and pick it up and put it in my bag of holding.
Okay. What do you do?
So
I like-
it's just is an actual like squishy eyeball, or
As you wrap it up, you kind of feel that it seems to be a little more dense than you would imagine a human eyeball would be, but it does look like the exact shape and size and appearance of a human eyeball.
Lit.
What would you
So-
like to do?
I want to go after the stranger who shot the spider lady because I almost walked into an abyss for no reason.
Okay.
Can I like try to recall like if there was any thought process behind that, or if I was just like tra la la, ooh the abyss, swan dive.
Yeah, make an intelligence check.
Okay. Just straight intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Can this be acrobatics?
Nope. Yeah, you can really recall nothing through the fight besides a few moments you recall embracing a woman and equally fighting her, but you kind of feel this overall sadness that she's gone, strangely. But besides that, you don't remember anything.
She had a nice rack. All right. I'm going. Would anyone like to accompany me?
we all ought to get out of here.
All right. I am leaving the broom. I want it back. Caca! And then I grab my cape and I cape out.
Let's see, how many people do we have?
Wait, how much did that heal, by the way?
It wasn't a ton.
It's a 2d4 plus 2. So each of you that were unconscious, go ahead and roll that. Alright, yeah, Lilac rolling for you. First is Aethys, second is Ulrich. Third, I guess, would be Lilac since he's hurt.
No, I don't.
Okay, well, let's take the two best ones then. 7 and 8. Alright, do you all want to go up to the upper level?
Uh,
Yeah, I'll cast fly if we need to get out of here with it.
just get us out of here.
Alright, you cast Fly, and you all
Who has the
take-
broom? If y'all just left it down there, I'm gonna be pissed.
You have the broom.
I'll take it.
Oh, okay, yeah, I left it down there. I'm like,
Yeah,
whoever needs
why
it,
don't
use
you-
it.
Okay. You all make your way up back to the hole, which is reformed, and go back through it, and you find yourself back in the cavernous room. The table, the chairs, the guests, all in the same place as before. Some of you might want to explain to Copper what you saw before.
I just want to make a quick check if I see any like footprints or anything just from recent, not us, but like recent.
Make an investigation check.
As if some mysterious person came through.
Apparently these poor bastards ate some form of enchanted poison food for their last supper. So don't touch the chicken.
Don't touch anything. You'll never be able to leave.
You look
I don't have much
around.
of an appetite after seeing a melting corpse.
You look around on the ground, Vonnie, and as you investigate the area, you find that the area was looted before you had arrived, and now it's even more looted. There's nothing of physical worth left on these corpses, and you do notice that the area has been recently trodden with light footsteps.
Female? Male? Can I tell?
Um,
Were they alone?
From what you can tell, it seems to be one pair of female footsteps.
Can I tell a race? Humanoid?
No, not with that check.
Cool.
Rhinoceros.
You guys, it was female, but I'm not sure what it was.
Hooray! Can we get the fuck out of here, please?
Yeah, sure, let's go. I still want to look around though. Like, is there anywhere we haven't explored? Like,
There's
did
just
I
that
check
one
for
room.
secret passages?
I'm sorry, did you not see
Check
everyone
the
die?
trails.
Can I check for secret?
Okay, make another investigation check, yes.
I'm leaving.
Okay.
Did we,
I just
did
wanna,
we
like,
come in the same
check it
way we
out.
came before?
Mm-hmm.
Like, down the long stairwell?
25.
You scan
Natural
the
20.
walls, and there doesn't appear to be any other form of entry or exit besides the way you came in.
Right, this room is boring me. Let's leave.
Alright, do you all go?
Mm-hmm.
I'm already.
I'm assuming
I'm
so.
already
Outside
ahead.
of the group.
Lady.
I disarmed all the traps, so we don't have to really worry about it.
Alright, you make your way. Make your way
So
to
now-
exit the room.
There's no thingy.
There's no thingy. No.
Is there no loot on the lady?
What lady?
You already got the eye. She sunk into the pool of blood, and
yeah,
there was just an
top
eye
row.
left.
That was just the eye.
It was just the eye.
Yeah.
Alright, you make your exit and go back up the dark and winding staircase. After about 10 or so minutes, your legs are weak, but you find yourself outside the cave, which you have twice trodden. And
Yay!
beside the cliff. It's evening at this point.
I vote food. Camp.
Oh,
I'm
will that
hungry.
cause problems in the future?
What? Will what cause problems in the future?
We cave in the passageway.
Well, seeing how as we fought Nehek in the same cave in the future, yeah,
Better not risk it.
let's not. Let's try to tread lightly, or at least as lightly as we can, because we don't know how greatly our actions will affect the future.
We're sure making broad strokes.
Okay, well, let's try not to affect the actual land itself as much. I don't know.
Planning on carving mountains.
I mean, we
Why not?
could carve our faces into the mountains and just leave it there. Got 3,000 years to wear off.
Nah, my nose never looks good in stonework. Yeah, erosion, that's also a thing.
Alright, where to now then?
Are we going back? I have to find this mysterious summer thing.
You do what you have to do. I need a break.
Okay. Can I, like,
I
go
don't
up?
even know where the next of these dark ones is.
Well, I'm working on my own project, per usual. Philip, can I, like, go up and just, like, kind of circle the area for, like, 30 minutes? Just see if I can
What
see
area?
anyone else out here. Just,
What's the radius that you want to circle?
I don't know. How far can I get in 30 minutes on a broom?
On a broom?
Yeah.
25 miles.
Yeah, let's do that.
If, if you go really high up, you kind of like
Okay, how-
circle around.
How badly
20,
with it? Because
20
I'm
miles.
looking for, like, people.
Okay,
Like,
then I'd
I
say
can see one.
maybe like 10 miles. If you
Okay,
want to
yeah.
be able to spot people.
Yeah.
Alright, Bonnie goes up
Let's
on
do
a
that.
broom, starts circling. What would the rest of you like to do?
Just trying to like meditate with the wind or whatever to kind of find some peace after all that.
Okay. Okay, do you want to actually investigate, or what would you like to do? Okay. Both Vani and Ulrich roll investigation checks. Vani, you can roll again for advantage. All right, Ulrich, you find no one's really noticed any change or anything. There's the regular travelers along the road from which you came. There's a fair amount of guards, Qatari guards stationed, and it's just people kind of going on their way. Some people are setting up camp, they're ending their journey. Not much to see. Same with you, Vani. You see some figures, but they just appear to be merchants, travelers, wanderers. Yeah, you're about 8 miles away from 7 or 8 miles away from the main road. There's a road from what you can see that leads down from Qatar to Jindesh, and then a small road leads off into the Devil's Backbone. That's the road you traveled.
Do we have a camp set up? Are we making camp here?
Not yet. We haven't decided on that.
I land, and I ask Lilac these questions. Are we setting up camp here?
Sure.
All
What are we doing here?
I don't know.
All right.
What are we doing here?
Do we have any other leads right now?
What are we here for? What are you guys here for?
I
Listen.
thought we were supposed to track down the Dark Ones.
Well, that's our general overall goal. I'm looking for this missing princess. And so far I've had little to no luck in finding her, which is awesome.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Is there a nearby town to us? Or is it not all the way to Qatar?
Wow.
There are the occasional, what appears to be kind of outposts, but it's not necessarily a town. The nearest outpost you spotted was about 12 miles away from you, in the
Did we ever take
direction of Qatar.
Did we ever take a short rest after we came to?
Yeah, it might be a good time to set up a
I
camp.
don't think so, no.
Can we, so I can heal up past 7?
Don't ask me.
I'm asking everyone.
Yeah, let's set up camp then.
Okay, where would you like to set up camp?
If we're setting up camp, Vani will help with whoever is doing that. I need to reset my everything.
Let's move a little bit away
freaking out.
from the gates to the evil place. See if we can't find a quiet, sheltered area near the base of the mountains here.
Okay, yeah. You make your way down the path and away from the mountain, and you find a nice little alcove in which you can set up camp near the base of the mountain. All right, and you wanted to take a short rest or a long rest?
I'd say let's do a long rest and just heal everybody up.
Okay. All right. Are you guys doing watch, or are you staying as you are?
Gonna be all moody and go off by myself for a while. Like out into the desert.
I mean,
All Vax style.
I'd like to try to figure out how these Seeker ribbon things work and see if I can't make one for myself.
Okay. Let's do a couple.
I have no idea how long it'll take. It might take a long time for that sort of magic, but it might prove useful later.
Okay, make an intelligence check, a dexterity check, and a wisdom check.
intelligence, wisdom. Wow, that
Dexterity.
hurt.
Hmm.
Wow,
Nice.
I'm really crappy today.
24.
All right, you kind of
Took me a
inspect the
long time to
ribbon
do that math.
and are kind of working on seeing if you can't find some incantation to put into it. But I mean, you find yourself after about 2 hours, it's just at the same spot that you were.
Okay, I'll keep working on this later, but I'll keep coming back to it.
Okay, so no watches.
I don't think
I think Kilby said he would take one watch. I'll take a second watch then, after I finish my project.
Yeah, I can if I want to enchant and sleep at the same time. So
Okay, so we have 2 watches. The night goes on. It's colder than usual, but you manage to sleep through it. You find some respite, being away from the wind, with besides lilac, of course. And you find yourself waking up. It's about 8 or 9. The night went through uneventfully.
hey, spell slots.
The morning is yours to command. What would you like to do?
Is Lilac back yet?
Oh, yeah. I'll start heading back to where I remember they were, like, when I see the sun rising.
Yeah, and they're still there packing up camp.
I have no idea where we should go. Do we go back to see the Elfin Prince? Do we have a lead for the princess? Do we?
How about we go with what we have so far? Does the book say anything else interesting?
Urundil has the book.
Wait, we gave him the
Great.
book of
Oh, he had a different book.
future, or
I mean, you still have the book of the
Yeah.
hierarchy of the Withering Arts, but he had a book that led you to the Dark Ones.
Then I guess we go back to Urundil, see if he has another suggestion, or seek out this summer. If anybody has any idea where to look.
Well, if those are our only choices, we might as well look for our mystery archer then. The Urendale is very far away.
It's a pity. Pity our druid is a bit out of commission at the moment.
What is that?
Assume he has some tracking abilities.
Maybe.
All right. You looked in the tomb. Yeah. It appears they left. All right. Just as you start making yourself on your way, which direction are you going? How about who's leading? I'll ask who's leading.
I'll take middle.
Okay. You make your way back to the main road, and just as you reach it, you see a white dove come swooping down and drop a small scrolled parchment right into Copper's hands and fly off.
Thank you. I unroll the parchment.
All right, you unroll the parchment, and it's a short letter in common that reads, "This may make it easier for you to travel to me and to back." And it's in Urundil's writing, and you see a small pigmentation in the shape of a circle. And on the
Oh,
bottom it
nice.
says lay it on the ground, and it will create a teleportation circle.
He gave you a Hearthstone.
Can I hold that? Or is that not for me to hold?
Well, I don't think we can
Wasn't
do much with
interested
it
in-
besides use it for its intended purpose.
I know, but just. Sorry.
Sure, I suppose so.
I just. We haven't found the archer, right?
No.
We haven't found
Did you-
Summer, right?
Did you keep following her footprints?
In case you didn't notice, I blipped out for a minute, so.
You didn't see any footprints beyond that left the cavern.
Or anything.
How far away from the cavern are we?
8 miles. You checked it clean. You rolled really well.
I don't know. I'm
So where are we going now? Where?
Well, I would assume at the moment, since we don't have a lead for this summer, we go back to Urendil, since he appears to have given us a teleportation circle. That's what I'm assuming this is. Is this correct, Philip?
That was me. I mean,
Yeah, that's what it
Do I-
was.
You
Is it a
received-
tele-
you receive a teleportation circle, yes. Yeah.
I don't want to go back and tell him we failed.
Well, I mean, we succeeded in part of the mission we had.
I don't want to go back and tell him I failed.
Well, we haven't necessarily failed yet.
Well,
Unless
we
you
haven't
have an idea.
necessarily succeeded yet.
Listen, we all came out here and we all almost died. We can't.
You could have.
Leave yet.
You could have left me to do this on my own. You wanted to come.
What I
with
am
me.
expecting is thank you.
Why are you expecting a thank you? I
No.
told you could stay.
Congratulations. We didn't. We bled for you.
You bled for yourself.
And
Oh.
you from walking into the abyss. That's kind of a thing.
I bled for myself.
I didn't ask you to come on this mission.
No. You're right, because I'm not a mercenary for you. I was supposed to be your friend.
You are my friend.
Then. Okay, what I'm saying is we came all this way. All of you died. I don't know how you bounced back from that so quickly, but I
didn't
most certainly
die.
did not. Listen, can we at least look around? She must have had a camp or something.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have snapped at you.
And Ulrich is right. If we didn't come with you, you would be dead too. Most assuredly. But but I'm out of ideas. I don't know. If you want to go back, we go back.
There's no point in going back.
I can't believe that. There's. She just came. She appeared. She shot the spider, and she's gone. Just vanished.
She does.
I
People
don't. No, people don't do that.
exactly. There's something we're missing.
I.
Was there
Did we
any
go back
other?
and search them? Did we...
Was there any other way we could?
I don't know. I can't help but feeling a little bit defeated right now.
It's fine.
Hmm. As can I start going back to the cave entrance?
I follow.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
I suppose I'm gonna follow along.
All right, you all make your way back to the entrance of the cave. You find it just as you left it. The door remaining open.
Listen, what do we know about her? She's an
She's
elf.
crafty. She's an elf. She's
She
sneaky.
dyes her hair. She could escape a prince.
That's not that hard.
She entered
She's-
and exited the cave.
Did we leave the door open?
Yes.
Okay, so that doesn't necessarily mean that she knows magic. Except if she's an elf, there's a chance that she has some grasp of the arcane. We all do.
Nobody comes out this far alone. She had to have come with somebody.
Well,
right?
I was
Or am I insane?
almost stupid enough to come out alone, so like it's believable.
Vonnie, you flew around last night. You didn't see anything? No
I-
camps, no fires?
I saw camps of merchants and peasants. I didn't stop to investigate.
And why would she come out? What?
But what I don't understand is why would she interrupt our fight and then just
Yeah.
disappear? Why would she
Exactly.
appear, shoot, and then disappear? That doesn't make any sense.
Is she from the future too? Does she know something that we don't know? Obviously.
I'm assuming everyone knows something that I don't know.
She had to come there for a reason. Was it?
She. I refuse to believe that she's my summer.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't either.
You're welcome to reinvestigate.
Ooh.
Back, it's up to you.
I'm going to go back.
I
Into
I'm
strapped
gonna
the-
search for any signs of magic, because if maybe she teleported away, maybe she warped of some sort, if she has any magical skill. I'm just gonna search for any sign of magic in the last period.
Okay. What are the rest of you investigating?
I want to look in. You said that like stuff was looted. Can I get like? Can I try to remember like what exactly was taken? Or
I want to go back into
Yeah,
the room
Make an intelligence
with all the
check.
food and stuff.
Okay. Vani and Lilac, make yourself way down to the room. Copper concentrates on the outside. What are the rest of you doing? Aethys, what would you like to do?
I don't. I honestly have no clue. I'm just gonna wait around.
Okay. All right, Copper. You find that there is seldom a source of magic left leading to the cavern, and the area around you doesn't appear to be any different. But you do notice that there is a concentration of magic on a small part to the bottom left of the doorway.
I'm gonna look a little bit closer, investigate a little closer.
All right. You look at it and you see small markings, but you can't make them out.
If it's like an engraving on the door, or
It seems to be scratchings that are made of the left side of the door frame.
can I do an investigation check to look closer, or
Yes, sure.
scratches?
Yeah, there's some kind of markings, but you've never really seen them before.
Does it look like they were made intentionally, or it's just someone kicking the door, scuffing at it?
Oh, they're definitely made intentionally. appears to be the markings of the top end of a 4-pointed star. Kind of like
Okay,
the
I'm going to
scratching
take
shape does.
a piece of parchment and I'm going to do a charcoal rubbing of it.
Okay. Okay, Lilac,
Yeah.
did you make a intelligence check? Or is it? You can do intelligence or history. It's up to you.
I would like to do a history.
Okay.
Can I like help with that at all?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you can't quite remember, but you do remember faintly seeing like a few pieces of jewelry left on the corpses, but now there's absolutely none. You don't
Sneak
know
thief.
what is what, though.
I'll hand it to her. She's
Sounds
clever.
Like Vani's summer.
What are you looking for, Vani?
Okay, so I did not find any secret doors in the room, and I did not find, and from what I could tell, it was female. However, from the footsteps and the disruption of the stuff around, it was female, and she appeared to be alone.
Mhm.
Can I follow those? Do they go somewhere?
They just went up right to the stairway. From what you could tell from your last investigation check.
Can I just like look at those again and just see what I can
Okay, make
see
an
from
investigation
there?
check.
I want to luck that.
Okay.
17.
Hey.
You see the same light footprints, untouched, leading to the stairway. And as you're following them, nothing seems to have changed. But as you meet the first step, you find in the crevice of the floor and the step a long shaft.
Like an arrow shaft?
Okay, you pick it up, and you notice that's the shaft to a crossbow, a bolt. Seems to be some sort of steel bolt.
Woo!
Could we have? Well, I guess
Draven-
Javen showed me that. Draven's scrying and
Is
stuff.
Draven not? Yeah, is Draven not here? Because he mentioned earlier that he could do
Draven's
that.
on
God
drugs and unconscious somewhere right now.
damn it, Seth!
Wait, what does he need to do?
He can locate people
Scry
on
on
the
the
same
bolt.
plane and find them with the object. It's really freaking cool.
Oh. Yeah, I can do that next level, but not now.
God damn it, Sean.
Quick, let's go grind.
It's multi-class.
We go kill some like bunnies.
All the bunnies in the land.
Can I get 600 XP, please?
But I think that like if people
If he fights me, how much experience will that
If I
cost?
kill Honey, how much experience is that?
2.
Hey,
we
I'm
can
a little
roleplay a
harder to
tragic
kill than
backstory and get some XP that way.
Lilac, what do you think of this? And I toss him the shaft of the. Yep.
The people who died first.
Is it one of yours?
No, it's not. I found it on the stairs.
Does it look old?
Oh my.
No, looks new.
Does it look like from our time?
Okay, what kind of apocalypse?
I mean, just
Well,
You can
3,000 years ago.
That's the thing with this. Like the reason why all that.
like make a history check. I'm sorry, not. I didn't mean to. You make an investigation. You make a history check.
Can I? Can I?
To have
Hey, that's better.
It is a handmade bolt for a one-headed crossbow made
But it's
from
like
Qatari
once,
steel.
So like once there was like that option to like have like
Mm-hmm.
there's other
There a
options.
made in label on it somewhere?
Correct it, like, when the people before.
I'm from Qatar, I know.
And then
He knows his
No,
steel.
I'm asking, like, can we tell particularly where it came from?
Oh.
Is there like
Yeah,
a
is there a
mark on
serial
it?
number on this particular
I
alien?
would like the Phoenix right.
Is
Like,
there-
there's gotta be a clue
Can
somewhere.
I look at it for like remnants of poison?
Poison.
Just
Lemon.
anything like that's not the steel. Can I just check it out and
Sure,
see if
do.
there's anything special to it?
Do a nature check.
they, like, want-
Fuck! I hate nature. Oh, okay. Nature's not that bad. That was really high
Yeah,
pitched. I'm
there's
sorry.
no remnants of poison on it.
God damn
It's
it.
a very well-made bolt. It doesn't appear to fit. Lilac doesn't appear to fit the standards of, not necessarily standards, but it doesn't appear to be the.
It's not standard issue.
It's not standard issue for Qatari soldiers. Yeah. As
So
Qataris
the
don't use crossbows.
princess has expensive taste.
Listen, I know this was made by someone who at least likes the Qatari aesthetic, and they use crossbows. The only people I know who use crossbows are in Brithelia. So who do we know? Who is an elf? Who is an assassin? Who likes to steal jewelry? Who is sneaky? Who is in Brithelia? Who spent time in Qatar?
Bonnie.
I don't use crossbows.
Yeah, we were like, when we first got. Because I asked him, like, oh, you.
Summer
All
never
I'm
used.
saying,
Summer never used a crossbow. It was
she's
always
been
a
missing
longbow.
for 7 years, 6 years, and now she's 3,000 years in the past.
It's
I feel like she could have picked up a few new skills.
not Summer.
Okay.
How could it possibly be Summer? We got lucky and fell through that wormhole.
Listen,
Man,
how,
that happened once.
how could we possibly be here? I think probability is out the window. We don't even worry about that anymore. Nothing here makes sense. There are elves who turn into dragons. There are kings who rise from the desert and claim entire cities without losing so much as a man, besides that one fucker that we killed. It's whatever. Can I go try to find Draven?
Sure. Yeah, he's up by where Copper is.
Vonnie's just gonna sit.
Drugged out of his mind.
Why is he drugged?
Hey, Draven.
Yes.
I know you
I eventually
weird
joined
magic,
them.
and you tried to. I think didn't you use scrying to like get here? We kind of knew that, or no?
Draven,
I feel like you used scrying in front of us.
you mentioned before that you can find people
This is our only lead.
with an item.
It's really, I mean,
Can you please be so kind as to find her?
Do you have the item?
Yes. Lilac does.
Here, it's a boat. Take
We
it.
found it!
Okay.
There's no poison on it. Don't worry, I checked.
Boy, son.
He takes it, kind of holds it in his palm, and
It's funny from the future. Sorry.
Ugh,
and leans his head back. His eyes
Bonnie
go to
would never.
white. He sits there in silent for a minute or two. He goes,
why you look so
Jendish. Whoever owns this
You!
is Jendish.
How the fuck?
That's where Summer's allegedly. Ugh.
He hands it back
Ah.
to you.
Oh.
Well, what's closer, Jandesh or
Well, we're like
or
here.
Roshi?
So, like, we ride?
Alright, we go. Although, just
Copper's
be
on
warned,
board.
Crying magic is really unpredictable. If it belongs
Well,
to somebody
okay.
who's
Okay.
not the princess, like if
See-
she borrowed it,
See, here's the thing, though. I've been told by multiple sources that Summer is in Jandesh. Lilac has brought it to my attention that nothing makes sense anymore. So, if I've been told that Summer's in Jandesh, and this person goes by Summer, and she seems roguish, except my Summer would never use a crossbow, because...
Well, if not, then at least maybe she would want to join us and kill the Tomb Kings. She seems skillful enough
Yeah,
and
yeah.
motivated by money.
And we always need another rogue. At least that's what I think. So... to Jandesh? Huzzah?
I already bled for this.
See, Ulrich's on board. Huzzah! And maybe I'll bleed this time. And you can hide behind me if you really, really, really don't want
And
to.
if not, we have an escape button.
This is true. Agenda!
Can I do a
Like an action.
history check just to remember if Jandesh is still a slave city at this point, or
It's a slave city from creation.
Do we know how that item works?
Which item?
You put it on the floor.
Teleport thing. Is
Teleportation
it
circle.
one action? Is it like a channeling?
From what you can tell, it's not a spell that you're familiar with, but it's some sort of scroll that once you lay it out on the ground, it'll open up into a teleportation circle. You step in, and it'll send you back to its point of origin, which assumably is Moroshi.
I'm holding it.
And Vani's holding it.
can I have
Even-
it back for a minute, Bonnie?
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna just see if I can figure anything out about it. I don't think this is the sort of thing I can copy into my spell book.
Are you going to give me back a fake one?
Because teleportation
No,
circle is a 1
Because
minute.
this one came to me in the
casting
first place, so it's
so
mine.
I don't know
Ulrich.
if it's like a
Then
get
you
out of
can
jail
just hold on to
card.
it.
Hey, Ulrich, can I see the hex skull?
I toss Lilac just the dagger. I just toss it at him. Not so he can catch it. I just want it to hit him a little bit.
Okay.
Throwing knives at
He pulls out the skull and unwraps it.
And the heck,
Is
am I
it
crazy?
Yes.
We all knew that.
So we go.
What are you checking, Copper?
No, I was just taking the scroll back.
I handed it to him.
Okay. Do you want to check anything on it?
No, I don't think so, because it's not really something I can copy down and copy into my spell book. Is it? I don't think so.
You can try.
No, I
Do
won't.
it. Do it.
I'll wait till we get
Let's
to a place where I
not
can sit down.
Break our ticket home. So, John Dash!
Okay, how are you getting there?
Alright.
We have horses.
Camos.
You. Alright, so do
Yay.
you all want to start your journey?
I'm starting.
Okay.
Yes.
Start your
Yes.
journey. It's early in the
Yes.
morning, and you start making your way to Jandesh. So you travel the full day. The day turns to night. For brevity's sake, we'll say that you slept for the night. You travel another day. And after 3 days of travel,
What? That's so much enchanting time.
Sean, we're riding.
I'm so excited. I finished my item, guys.
after 3 days of travel,
I don't even remember what you're enchanting.
I think it's earrings?
you find yourself in the middle of the desert, and you don't know where you are. You're running low on food and drink.
Well, shit.
DM question.
Mhm.
I have materials for, I think, 6 earrings. How long does every earring take to make?
You never made it before.
Fix
I thought you made one.
I have 4 hours into an earring, just so you know.
4 hours into it. Okay.
I have
What did
6
you-
earrings, and so in 4 hours, I assume one earring doesn't get made, or does it?
It hasn't been made yet, no.
Okay.
What'd you finish there?
I finished a little candle, you know,
Ah, you whore.
simple things in life. So, you know, this item, it either, you know, does awesome stuff for a long time, or I can destroy it right now, and it creates a gate spell. So, if we really needed a gate spell, we could do it.
Gate spell to
So-
where?
No, yeah, like
I was like, are they?
I don't know anything about magic. Never.
Like the 9th level gate spell.
I'm not familiar with magic either. I steal things.
We can either teleport someplace, or we can give a name and have something be forced to teleport to us.
Summer, just
Technically, that's
What?
possible.
we should just
But I mean,
We should go to the
what if
city
there's
because
more
we're
than one
stuck in the.
summer in the world.
Are you sure?
Like,
I'm missing it.
And it kind of destroys it. So forget I ever said anything.
Well, no. If we just instantly bamf, because we're running out of food, and I'm hungry. So
You can conjure food.
you can conjure food.
Yeah, I
So-
just never had to because we never had to.
Avis, I'm hungry. I've been
Okay,
complaining
well then,
about it for the
You
past
should have told
hour.
me that last night so I could have switched out that spell.
I still got rations.
I'm going
Not
to
many,
eat.
but a few.
Draven's
Ulrich.
like, here, have a good berry. Have a good
Yeah,
berry.
there you go. That'll do it.
I'm gonna need more of these.
Every berry is 1 day's worth of food.
I know. It's 1 day's worth of sustenance, but I don't think it makes you full.
I feel like if I ate all of my meals in one little tiny, I'd be pretty full.
I don't know.
So we're not doing the candle thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ulrich.
It's an option, but I don't feel like we should because that was like 90,000 hours of chanting.
If we really need water, I still have one more of those marbles left.
I have alcohol.
Also, I have
And
that
a gas
alchemist
canister.
flask still. So,
Oh yeah, we're set.
Yep. Yeah, we're good.
We can get mayonnaise
You can get water.
and mayonnaise.
the description there, but yes.
So we're lost.
We don't know where you are. So yes, let me
I-
know where you are lost.
I would like to broom up and just do a huge frickin' circle, just
Okay, make a perception check.
big, gigantic ass circle. How big is my circle?
How big do you want your circle to be?
Huge.
Huge.
How big can I make my circle?
You can make your circle around the world if you wanted to.
That seems a little bit big for the situation at hand. So let's go a little smaller than that. How about
Just go till you see the ocean, and then we follow the coastline south.
All we have to do is go east.
Alright, yeah, I wanna go east. Compass out.
Okay.
Jendesh. This time for real. Please. Oh, take me to summer!
Okay.
Damn it.
All right.
She's in Jendesh.
We spent all this time, like, bickering on how to find any of this fucking
Compass
compass.
goes back and forth and sets itself on north.
You guys, I'm going north. I broom up. I'll be back by sunset. And I go north. Maybe. North.
Does she always do this?
Because I can't cape during the day.
You fly
mean-
until
Fly.
okay. I'll assume the rest of you start making your way, what you appear to be, towards the ocean. You fly for a while. It's starting to become evening, and as you do, as the sun begins to set, you notice that the compass is emanating to the west. Points west.
I go west.
Okay. You continue to go west, and you see the ocean ahead of you. It continues to point west.
Is it just straight ocean?
Yeah, so you are about, from what you can tell, you're about right there.
Crap. Do I remember where my friends are?
Make an intelligence check.
Oh, shit. Straight intelligence, nothing else, just...
Just intelligence.
God damn it, Philip, I'm not very smart.
You have no
I'm
idea.
lucking that. I'm lucking that. I rested. Marking it down.
Past you left them, they were to the south of the Devil's Backbone.
Oh, Lord. I'm assuming... So I'm like right here. Okay. Would Vonnie know? No, I'm going to go find my friends. Turn back.
Start making your
I
way
tell the
back.
compass. I tell the compass to find my friends. Por favor. Please and thank you.
Okay. It emanates a bit back to the west, in the direction that you last saw them. And finally, by nightfall, you make your way back.
See, I told you I'd be back. Alright, I found the ocean. We're like right here. Where I was. So we gotta go down.
You were like right there.
It's like right where?
You were right there at that point.
Yeah, I know.
Now you're somewhere
But
over
where
here.
are we?
Nah, I'm back. Why the hell did I go way the hell over here? I was going for here.
You were going north and then you went west. You followed the compass.
Trying to get here.
That's
This is a
east.
detour. Is there a compass on this map? Yeah. What? Not good at directions. I'm a woman. I have to pull over. So yeah, I found the ocean. Yeah.
That's true.
How are you guys?
Well, we need to keep going east till we hit the coast. Should be able to
Groovy.
follow that.
How you doing, Lilac?
Great. Just going back to the slave city. I spent the best 5 years of my life.
Do you need a
Fantastic.
hug?
No, I need a nap.
Okay. What time is it? Nighttime?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
8 or 9.
Let's take a nap and then we'll head out early.
Alright, you all stop momentarily for a short rest. Sleep for a few hours. Get up and start making your way east. You travel until the early morning and you see a cityscape ahead several miles.
Are these people all elves? Is this still when elves were predominantly the main people?
Make a history check or ask Lilac.
Lilac?
Hmm.
Is this a time period where people here are elves, or are they all mean slave people? I mean, obviously they're all mean slave people, but are they all mean brown slave people, or are they all mean pointy-eared slave people?
I like
Once
how
a-
elves are apparently not brown.
Once
What did
upon
you
a
say?
time, there was a slave named Lilac, and he got his freedom, but he's still a slave, and he still has a slave's intelligence. I don't know what happened 3,000 years ago.
Okay, then I'm going to make a history check, if I may. Which is +1! Thank you.
From the little bit you've read, it's always been a human slave city.
I hate humans. No offense, Ulrich, but I hate humans. No offense.
Alright.
Lilac.
Team, let's make a plan before we go marching into the slave city.
Oh, well, that was my plan, so. Damn it.
It's alright, I hate elves.
I don't blame you.
Wrong.
What?
Wrong answer.
Same wrong.
Yeah, it's just, no.
Which elves have you run into so far that were nice, caring individuals?
I mean, how about the one that resurrected you from the dead? That one was pretty cool.
How about your, like, best friend Vonnie over here? I'm a nice, caring individual.
Well, just because you are born with inbred morals or whatever. I don't care. Yeah, you know what? Woo!
I just
I don't know
give
where that
Lilac a
was
hug.
going.
I just like highlight. I highlight. Yep, I just hug Lilac at this point. Hey, man.
I like highlight. Highlight.
Hey, Lilac, bro, broski, buddy, buddy, hug me back. Just accept it.
Mm-mm.
It's gonna be okay. Accept it. It's gonna.
Mm-mm.
I'm not letting go until you accept. Lilac, buddy,
Alright, what do you guys
We're-
want to do?
we're okay. It's gonna be okay.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
No, stop. Stop. Mm.
We need to go talk to. We should send the humans first. Wait, Lilac, you're not a slave in this time period.
I still am marked like a slave.
Is it the same mark?
What's the
Do they
mark?
change up their logo every 1,000 years?
Sure, every slave owner has their own mark, but everyone knows.
Wait, can
What
we
is the
see this mark?
Okay, so on principle, a slave city doesn't make much sense to me.
Yeah, Lilac's that Ulrich's got a good point.
Because who lives there who's not a slave?
Slave owners.
Masters.
So should one of us act like we are the slave master?
Yep. I think it's Vonnie.
I mean, me.
Vonnie should do it.
Yes!
Well, given the reputation an elf has had so far here, would they be welcoming to the high elves? I don't know.
Well, if I get killed and raped and murdered, which are killed and murdered are the same
Listen.
things, it'll be okay.
I feel like in a slave city, the most valued characteristic of a person is the amount of money in their pocket. You guys have lots of money, right?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
So
quite a bit.
I think we'll be okay.
We have about 15k.
Yeah, we should be fine. And we are titled because we own land. And then
You're titled.
I'm going to make up my title. I am Sir Vonnie of
Sir.
Pendragon.
I've not heard of this place, but sure, yes. We are, yeah.
Okay, not sir. I am.
Listen, okay. Forget. You know how far away we are from Berthelia right now? I don't think they would
just
give a
found
shit.
Push to talk and slow clap don't really work well together.
I know, it's glorious.
It's noon at this point. After all your bickerings.
Okay, you know what? I'm just going in. That always works. Come on, team.
What's the worst that could happen?
What? Nothing.
I think
Nothing.
we already experienced
The worst
that
that can
could
happen is if we get kidnapped,
It's
enslaved,
only
and need to
annoying.
fight in the
Which is
arena.
the thing that
That's
I've
the
wanted
worst
for the
that can
past
happen.
3 years of my life.
You know what? It's gonna be fine. It's you know what? 3 little birds once told me that every little thing is going to be all right. So let's just.
Was that before or after you had Tears of the Puppy?
It is unlikely that they're going to attempt to simply jump on us and enslave us.
Exactly.
Because I've never done that before.
Yep.
Well, I mean,
let's go.
we rolled up and yeah,
We-
let's do that.
we
Okay,
did it
Vonnie is
definitely one
going. Vonnie is on her horse, going.
Vonnie, you travel down
Together, company.
Her very camelish horse.
your very camelish
It's a
horse
horse.
for about 20 or so minutes, and the city's not getting any closer.
We've only been going 20 minutes. Keep going.
All right,
Yeah,
you
we're
keep
going.
going. About an hour or so, the city hasn't gotten any closer.
Well, shit. I'm brooming up.
In fact,
I'll
it's
be
actually
back.
gotten smaller.
It's a mirage. It doesn't exist. I want to
Great.
What check do I do to figure out what's going on?
Can I feel it?
Intelligence.
What check do I... What's the push to win button here?
Wait a minute. If I shoot an arrow,
At the speed of light, and then you
Agenda.
shoot another arrow when standing on that one. How fast is it going?
speed of light. If I shoot an arrow at the city, is that counting as a as targeting it? So I would be able to
You wanna shoot an
activate my
arrow
bow.
5 miles away.
5 miles, guys. Let's do this.
If I shoot it from my broom, and I get some.
You know your max range is 600 feet, right?
What's your
That's my max range.
what's
Yeah,
your
it is.
objective in this?
For a longbow.
I want to teleport.
You want to teleport off your broom.
No, with the broom.
You can't teleport with the broom.
Well, then I want to get off the broom.
In the
I'm just
air.
trying to get really far, really fast.
Okay, roll attack.
Okay.
Frank and Bates.
Philip, do we see the coastline there, or is it just the city?
Do I add
It's
my
just the city.
proficiency? Yeah, I do. Because it's.
Jandesh is on the coast. You should see the ocean.
Do we see the ocean? Before I do, I'm like ready, and then he says we should see
You
the
don't
ocean.
see the
Do
ocean. You just see dunes in a city.
If it's that freaking wizard again with the goddamn genie, I quit.
What? No, that'd be awesome.
We didn't follow Vani. Vani, no one was leading, so I took
Don't know
charge.
why I am staying in this god-forsaken, forget the gods, this mage-forgotten city.
My
Land is not my land. What are we doing here?
my sweat is sweating.
It's okay, team. We will stay together. We got this. I believe in us. Where are we?
My electrolytes are low on
Make a Constitution
electrolytes.
check for your sanity.
Okay, that's Bonnie's just gotten to the point of just like
Alright, gather round, company.
broken down desperation.
I'd like to give him a D4 sanity.
Like you see a well.
Finally.
Cleanest water you've ever seen.
No. Can I see what he's doing?
Yes.
I saw it first.
No.
It's
Lilac,
mine.
Lilac, listen to
No,
me.
stop.
Listen.
Listen.
You listen to me,
We have
young man.
found
I smack him
many
across the face.
Well, what was that for?
Listen to me. You're hallucinating. You, of all people,
I
who
don't
live in the
care.
desert,
When you
should-
hallucinate of a beautiful woman, you keep on hallucinating. And right now, I want that water.
I know, but that's not real. Here, and I pull out. I cannot believe I'm doing this. I have alcohol. I don't have any water. We've already drank all of our water. So pretend
Remember-
that this is water. And I
You
hand
know
him
what
like a
alcohol
tiny
does
little
to you,
bit.
right?
Just shush and listen. You're hallucinating. Calm the hell down. It's going to be
I'm
fine.
Bonnie,
calm.
roll a Constitution saving throw.
You're the one
Me?
Yep.
freaking out.
Why am I rolling a Constitution save?
Push her. Start walking.
You're okay. You're thirsty, but you're okay.
I'm fine. Listen, we're all fine. Everyone's going to be fine. We just have to get calm down.
Lilac, have some water.
Lilac, just
I poured out the alchemy jug.
That water has been riding on your saddle for days.
Copper, you see an oasis free of this band, free of bickering, free of dauntless talkings.
you guys are all crazy.
Choo choo!
You guys, there's nothing out here but sand.
How close am I? Am I gaining on it?
It's getting
Should
smaller.
we just leave them?
You
I turned to
run up to it
Aethys.
and you see it on the ground. It's about this big. You reach out
I'm
for
just
it.
waiting for
There's
them
nothing
to take
there.
a big mouthful of sand.
Aethys, what are we going to do?
I mean, we have an alchemy jug.
Ulrich,
I
make a
know.
Constitution saving throw.
But they are losing their minds.
Ulrich,
I'm just gonna sit down and start making illusions.
you look west.
Not
And you
helping.
see the snowy mountains of your homeland. Alright, Ulrich.
Whoa! I'm heading over there.
Okay, restoration, cure hallucinations.
Okay. Team, can we huddle? And then we'll go over to the snowy mountains and the nice city and the well and everything. Can we just huddle for 2 minutes?
I shall name this well Gatorade, and it will taste like blue. Blue.
Okay. Lilac, bring your Gatorade. Ulrich, darling. Come here.
Can I pick up Gatorade?
You don't know what Gatorade is.
It's as
I
well.
named my well Gatorade.
We and melt the snow there. We can melt the snow. Yeah, that's not real snow. Don't drink the yellow snow. Aethys,
Copper, you feel a
We
warm
need to get out of
emanation
here.
from your bag.
I open my bag.
Okay, and you see the scroll that you found glowing. A bright yellow. Alright, you take. What are you doing?
I pull it out and take a look at it.
You take a look at it, and it has this kind of mellow glow, but you do see that the incantations on the scroll are beginning to fade.
You know what? I'm out of here.
All right.
You want to come with me? You can.
It's just the teleportation circle scroll.
Yeah, let's do it.
But I'm
The
not
only
staying
reason we
another
were
minute in
going
this,
anyway was for Bonnie, so
All
this
right.
magic forsaken desert.
All right. I just need a minute.
Lilac,
Lilac,
don't
go.
spit out the sand.
But it's so tasty. It's dry. It's coarse.
I'd drop it
It
on the
gets
ground.
everywhere.
Alright, you drop it on the
I
ground.
hate
again.
It
sand.
immediately unfolds, and you see the red circle that you saw in Moroshi. Right out, about 10 or so feet. Slowly spinning.
I'd like to get in that circle.
Vonnie is going to curse very, very, very much. All of the curse words all of the words that she knows in basic ancient Elvish, she's going to say loudly and angrily,
Okay.
kick some sand, and then she's gonna walk in the teleportation circle.
Okay, you say
Grab
nothing.
Lilac by the
Step
collar
in
and drag him after.
You don't
What do you
know.
mean I say
no
nothing?
I know these
clothes.
swear words in ancient Elvish. Come on.
Then I just say like, Brid!
Then I
Jeez!
use Big B's
Cookies!
hand and I drag Lilac with me.
Where am I?
Alright, you use Bigby's hand, you grab Lilac.
No!
Lilac,
I start to help. I help grab Lilac as well.
Lilac grabs onto Ulrich, grabs on his legs. You're all pulling onto the center of the circle. Everyone's like trying to crawl away. And the second
Did I just hear
Ulrich.
an Ulrich giggle?
What?
Did I just hear an Ulrich giggle?
I don't know. The second
Can't hear me.
Ulrich's foot touch. I can hear you. Hey, Ulrich.
We can hear you.
How can you hear me?
Yay!
Hey!
Wait, my mic isn't on.
We can hear you.
Apparently it
so-
Well, I can hear you.
To be now.
Wait,
Alright.
what?
I've been like hearing little like,
Maybe it's
Yeah,
not that
just
mic.
like little
Things.
giggles and stuff.
but I'm just like not sure, so I didn't say
The
anything.
The
Patriot
second Ulrich's foot touches the circle, you're all sucked in. Circle disappears, and you immediately find yourself in the chapel in Moroshi. You left.
Water. Is Urundale there?
Make a perception check.
Can somebody spray a gust spell at me? I need some air conditioning this air.
You notice, like, there's some braziers that would be filled with water in the corners of the chapel.
Ooh, maybe not those ones, you know.
No.
Splash.
Sorry, he's illiterate.
It's just pure water. It's delicious.
Is this Urundale?
You see Urundil in the same spot that he always sits on the chair, but this time there's no chair. He's just sitting on the ground.
I'm not going to say anything, and I'm just going.
Why did you send us
out
chasing
and go
gooses?
I'm
Wild gooses.
going to walk out, and I'm going to a tavern, and I'm going to sit at that tavern
Who goes there?
until.
It's us, Urundale.
Sami.
Minus
Where
Vonnie.
did you go?
You sent us to Qatar?
Come closer.
Okay.
Hold on.
Is he like blind?
Just
or
a
something?
quick
Lilac, you watch
investigation.
You watch
check.
closer. You walk closer to him. He looks up, and you see his eyes glazed over with the white haze. Yes, I know you're there.
Can I do like a medicine or intellect or wisdom or something check to figure out what happened?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, what's he look like? Right
You're
now?
not looking so good.
He looks a bit disheveled. He hasn't bathed in a day or two, and his eyes have been glazed over. He appears to be unable to see you.
So what check am I making?
Medicine.
How long have we been gone? A couple weeks?
No, you've been gone
Days?
3 days. 2-3 days.
So
Let me just say, you are looking fantastic.
Always with the humor. It is appreciated.
Are you well?
You sound like shit though.
Trouble.
A blizzard enters. Okay. I assume this means that you have defeated Asaf.
Oh,
do I
Yeah.
look
Airsoft,
into his
yeah.
eyes?
Airsoft, yeah.
loony. I'd say that.
Yes. When did you defeat Asaf?
Through 2 days ago. Yes, one of those.
What I surmise must be correct then.
Pretty much the same day we left, I think.
Pretty much the same day I lost my vision.
And how did that happen?
I was reading the tome that I had brought to you and said to you about the Dark Ones, and I just suddenly could not see anything but my mother.
Huh?
I assume it was some sort of dream, but now I can only see in dreams.
Bonnie's not even there and he doesn't even know it. Sneaky as fuck.
This is not good.
This is expected. To be honest, I knew this would happen. But
Why didn't you tell us?
She needed to die.
Why did this happen?
When I was a child, a curse from the men of Hotep came down upon my family. I do not know what this curse was, but I assume that it relates to this. I have not really seen the effects of it until now. From what I can surmise, every Dark One that falls will be to my demise. But fear not, my friends, for it is a worthy cause. I have been willing to sacrifice my life for the Toon Kings for a long time.
You said it was some type of curse.
This is what my father told me before he died.
Great restoration.
Wait, so he's blind because he's
We
Right
might
by-
try a few things tomorrow.
Wait, I'm not there.
What news do you bring of your other tasks?
Nothing but a tale of being lost in the desert.
We think we found Summer, but she eluded us.
You would not be
The
the first.
trail went cold in the shifting sands.
But you did see her.
We think we did.
We're not sure.
An archer, a woman, an elf.
I show him our put the bolt in his hand.
He kind of reaches out and grasps it. Yes, this is her handiwork. She became adept at making her own weapons.
We had our druid scry on it, and the spell said she was in Jandesh.
But we got lost trying to get there.
Where did you see her exactly, or where did you encounter her?
In the backbone.
Cavern and the Devil's Backbone.
Well,
She attempted to assist us in killing Kasef. She immediately left before we could have a chance to
Thank her.
talk to her.
perhaps she has the same mission as you.
I don't know.
If
She
your-
might have
If your druid scry is correct, the location of the next dark one is in Jandesh.
Well, apparently they are powerful because they curse the desert around the city.
It's like, yeah, like that wasn't really like.
I have not heard of this, but I have heard of illusions and lack of water to cause this.
Was disgusting and like she like. What?
I'm not sure if it was a magical cause or if we simply have bad luck to wander.
Perhaps the Dark One is hiding from you what he does not want you to see, as you have poked out the eye of the Doom Kings.
I don't really know. Like I don't like honestly. I don't really get.
What does that do?
Because you can like.
You know about as
Yeah,
much as I do,
I-
but perhaps one of you can read the rest of this tome for yourself.
You know what I mean? Like I don't.
What's
like,
the tome written in?
like,
I take the tome from him.
Ah.
And I
In common.
take the eye and ask him about it. Do you know anything about this arcane eye? I presume it's arcane at least. It was dropped by the Dark One.
No, Azaf is born of many eyes. She is known as the Lustful Watcher. Perhaps this is whatever remains of her soul. He kind of reaches out the open tome and hands it to the nearest person to him. As I can no longer read this, I bestow it upon you.
Don't look at me, I can't read.
I take it from him.
Okay. There's,
Well, I guess then.
it's a black tome made from some foreign leather that you've not encountered before. It has no title, but the page he has open to lists the locations and brief poetic descriptions of the three Dark Ones. And on the top,
Don't worry, Copper, you'll only go blind.
on the top, what appears to be some sort of title of said chapter or whatever it may be. It reads, "The eye lusts for what the mouth tastes, as the hand grasps for what the mouth cannot reach."
Which one was, Nehek?
Nehek isn't on there. Nehek was one of the generals. The 9 generals.
Well, it appears we were going the right way at least.
Okay.
Is there any way we could defeat that sort of magic? I mean,
Sounds like a riddle.
You are welcome to use the teleportation circle. There is one to Jandesh as well.
oh,
I should learn the spell so I can compose my own. Is there any tomes that I need?
Yeah,
Copy
let's
it from?
spend the night here because I want to try something tomorrow.
Do you still have the scroll I sent you?
We used it to return.
Is it still within your possession?
I suppose it is.
It is. You take a look at the scroll, and it does appear that it can be copied down.
That's how I spend my evenings.
Okay.
Prove useful.
All right. Let's see. He sits there before you leave and kind of recites what he remembers from the book. You have 2 more Dark Ones to destroy. The first, as you know, is the Eye of the Doom Kings, known as the Saf, or the Lustful Watcher. Little is known of the other 2, besides that They are the mouth of the Tomb King, Kuraf, known as the Insatiable Deceiver, and the hand, Kassar, known as the Vainglorious Conqueror.
Kassar is the hand.
Yes, Khsar. And the mouth is Qu apostrophe APH. Kuraf.
And do we know which one is in Chandesh?
The mouth, Kuraf. The Insatiable Deceiver. The
What
other-
about Kassar? Oh, sorry.
The other resides in Maharak.
Um, well, let's get some more provisions. Extra water this time.
Certainly, you may take what you wish from my storeroom.
And let's find a different place to stay.
Yeah.
Listen,
I heard about that. They've been dealt with.
Really? How have they been dealt with?
They have been exiled. The guards
Oh.
that stand here, they are no longer welcome in the land of Moroshi. I do apologize. I hope you do not take this as what my people are.
listen. Our last fight very, very nearly claimed the lives of all of us. That being said, we knew what we were in for. However, it would be mutually beneficial if you had any sort of powerful items which could help us
That's
fight.
my boy.
Weapons, armor, magical rings, which makes it so you can't be poisoned. I don't know.
My friend, if I had these, we will not be in this situation.
Come now, we know of the magical prowess of these elven cities. Surely the Tomb Kings did not raid your armories.
No, they destroyed. You may have what I own, though. My shield and my sword, if you wish.
Don't take his stuff, you
I have
guys.
no more use for it as I am blind.
I would like to identify both of those.
Guys are terrible, heartless people. Don't take the man's sword and his shield.
Yeah,
That is
totally.
his
Tomorrow,
last
it's fine.
shred of honor as
We're
a
just-
fighter. And
we-
you're
Said he didn't
ripping
need
it
it.
from
Guys,
him.
we're upgrading
He
Ulrich's
doesn't need
stats.
But it's his.
I would like to
Yeah,
identify both of those, Mr. DM.
Okay.
I can't say anything. Vonnie is just drinking
Yeah. Speak of your
heavily.
honor.
She's dealing with emotional shit. Her own way.
Drinking your
What are
sorrows
those
away.
Giants that have
Yeah.
like dual
Good
wield
at it.
shields.
And it's not that. It's just a kite shield.
Is it special?
You find yourself having a hard time to identify it, as you've never encountered its like, but Unadil does reveal to you that it is simply known as the Blessed Shield, and his blade is known as the Blessed Blade of Moroshi. And it appears to be imbued with some kind of divine magic that includes a protection from evil. Protection from evil. Excuse me.
Kilby, do you have all your attunement slots filled up?
I have them all filled right now.
Okay.
But, I mean, stuff around.
I kind of want to keep the shield just in case it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I can't use the sword, so.
You are welcome to
Take
have
it. What did he say? Sorry, I missed that.
You are welcome to have it.
Thank you. I will take it.
Okay. And I'll say, Aethys, that
Yeah.
you do find both the sword and the shield are a +2. And also, the sword includes a D10 of divine power,
That's awesome.
Oh,
and the shield includes invulnerability to divine attacks.
You mean you're immune to radiant damage?
You're immune to radiant damage. Yep.
So in case we piss off any Celestials.
we're good.
We're gonna hide behind
At
Kelby.
least one of us is good.
And that takes.
Is there still a library in the city?
They both have to be in tune too. The last time you checked, the library has been destroyed in Marashi. Ulrich and Aethys scrounged for what they could find. They found a couple
Yeah.
books, but nothing
Yeah.
much use.
Aethys, did you want the shield?
Kind of a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's good. That's fine.
You can take the sword though. I can't use it
Okay.
unless someone else wants it.
I'll take it unless someone else needs it, yeah. And I still have a pretty good sword if anyone... So we'll see. So just add to my sword collection.
Yeah, if you don't use it, I'll take it too, just to like wear on my belt. But I don't really use swords.
So just look cool.
Yeah, that'll just be my holy sword of nothingness.
Just want to have it.
You guys are terrible. I'm telling you, it's a bad omen.
It's taking the man's scimitar.
It's a great sword.
Oh, never mind. Can't use it. It's
Great sword?
I'm sorry, not a great sword. It's a bastard sword.
Oh, okay.
It's
Long-
a
Sean, you
long
can use
sword.
that.
hand and a
You're
half
a.
sword. Yeah, long sword.
Wait.
You
is it
can
a
use
long
that.
sword or a short sword?
Long sword.
Long.
Sean, you can use that as a high elf.
I know. I'm saying that's what I'm telling Kelby. If you're not gonna use it, I'll take it just for looks. But
Just
You guys
to-
are
just to
taking-
use it for less.
That is so demoralizing.
He gave it to us of his free will.
He's
He's
blind.
blind, he can't use
He's
it.
a fighter. Imagine if you got blinded and then a bunch of young adventurers came up and took your shit.
If only he'll become a dragon or something in the future.
Yeah, I mean, had a few perks coming his way. I mean,
It's
geez.
just, we don't even know that for sure.
We might have changed it. That's true. But you're not here.
This is true.
All right, what would you
I'm
guys
drinking
like to
away my
We
sours.
demand our loot. So I'm just gonna get like re-equipped for a journey or whatever, and I kind of doubt it. But are there any like stores that would sell Jandesh appropriate clothing?
That's a wise idea if we can blend in.
do? Let's see.
Also, it's hot.
From what you can remember, you did notice that the owner of the tavern did sell things unrelated to tavernness.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
odds and
go.
oddities.
I'm gonna go there.
Okay.
In part of my whatever search. Oh, also take copper outside.
Pick him up.
No. I mean copper. Copper. I think there's something interesting you might want to see. I don't know, but
Sorry, my internet's been spotty, so let me catch up. What did you find?
it's nothing pertinent to our tale, but it's something you might want to see anyway.
All right.
I'm gonna take him outside the temple and like point up into the sky at a supremely bright star. I don't know if they have this in Bruthalia where you're from, but we call that the evening star. It's fairly rare. Good omen sometimes, but I don't know if you're into astrology or astronomy or whatever. But
Do I believe they tell us our fates? Not particularly. But
if not, it is rare. It's pretty.
the alignment is never a bad thing.
Alright, I'm going to buy some clothes.
I'll walk with him into the shop as well. I need to
Wait,
stock
is the
up
city
on
like decimated, or is it still
material as
like,
well.
Are there shops and stuff open?
It's pretty much decimated, but with the exception of the chapel and tavern.
Okay.
And you notice
So
the
long
only
as we
reason the
don't
tavern
mind-
hasn't been decimated is because that portion, it's near the border of the city, and that portion of the wall did not collapse. It was kind of protected in that light.
It's only one tavern in the entire city.
Now there is.
There's 2 points of interest in this city. There's the cathedral and there's the tavern.
The little dots on the map.
Anyway.
And you haven't searched the whole city, but from what you can tell, that's because it's so close to the gate. That's pretty much the rally point for most of the people there. You enter the tavern, and
How packed is it?
it's modestly packed.
Wait, are you talking to me or someone else?
You.
Oh, sweet. Okay, I'm listening now.
It's modestly packed, but you do notice that each time you come back to the city, there's less and less elves. People have definitely been leaving, and the few that are remaining are people that still have assets in the city. There's a few elves that sit in the corner. They're kind of just sitting there. They're not really playing any games. They're all quiet, quietly drinking, quietly eating. You notice there's an elven woman behind the bar with long brown hair that she tied into a braid, and she's wiping down the bar. Hello, my friends.
Do you speak regular Elvish or fancy Elvish? I say in regular Elvish.
I speak common if that is what you're trying to ask me.
Oh, yay. I need to drink heavily. Can you do that?
Come to the only place in the city.
Sweet. I have my own stuff, but I figured I should start here first to boost the economy.
What would you like? I have a couple barrels left of honeyed wine.
I don't care. I just need it to be alcoholic.
Great.
It's
Yes,
just-
I have a heavy honeyed wine. She goes back and brings back a small casket. Pours you a mugful.
Thank you.
On the house.
You're very kind. Bonnie just has like a really distant look in her eye, and she's just holding it.
You monk.
Mm.
I do not see monks often in taverns. What is it you seek?
Oh shit, did you say this is a tavern?
It is.
I'm at the far end of the bar with my back turned to everyone with my hood on.
Can I buy clothes?
Clothes. What kind of clothes do you seek?
Your illustrious leader is sending us to Jandesh, and we were wondering if you had something Jandeshi fashion this season.
I did
We
not-
have to go to the slave city, and we don't want to stand out like sore thumbs.
That one.
slaves or masters?
Masters.
Preferably.
Maybe mixed.
I do.
Yep.
I did gather some and launder some clothes of the fallen visitors. Are you? Do you mind wearing dead man's clothes?
Nope.
Very good. How many outfits will you need?
I would like to buy 3 masters and 4 slaves.
I am not a slave.
7 of us?
You were the
I'll be
only
a
one that
slave.
wanted to be a slave before.
I volunteer. I'll be a slave.
I doubt you have anything that fits me, so.
She's back in the back already, and she comes back with kind of a pile of clothes. I suppose you can have them. I have no need of. No one's buying these clothes.
I slide her 2 gold pieces.
For your
I-
troubles.
I put a bag of 100 gold pieces on the.
Where did you get that?
One upmanship. Jeez.
I'm paying for my drink, you whore.
Thank you.
I don't tell her
I'm
that
not a
she's the
sex
whore.
slave.
I'm not a sex slave. Although
There is an
I
outfit
haven't closed all my doors.
of a master in there for Master Gnome here.
It's
What
fitting.
consists of? Is it like a cape? Is it a
It's kind of a general tunic that goes down the front with buttons. It has a sash around, and they appear to be made of some sort of a velvety material. They're not in pristine condition as they were pulled off the dead, but they're various colors, so from dark greens to bright greens to lots of greens, a few yellows and some reds.
so I can wear it for my armor and have it be fine?
Yeah, you could. It's more of a kind of a tunic thing that goes down to your legs with various sashes. And normally they would wear kind of like a white undershirt.
Okay, so I have 4 slaves and 3 masters. I recommend that whoever can actually speak well should take a master's one.
Actually, that's a fair point.
I'm going to take a slave one.
Bonnie's just going to continue to drink.
I'll take a slave one.
You sure seem grumpy for finding a lead. A warm trail for you to follow.
I'm not
I bet
saying
that's a new
anything.
sensation. Whatever.
I'm picking up my drink and I'm leaving.
I want
I'm
a
taking this
master
with me.
one,
I'll bring it back.
just so no one questions all of my stuff.
Okay.
I'll take Master's clothes as I walk out.
Put Zephyr in my bag of holding and put on my slave stuff. Yep.
Mary Poppins style.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so final count. Who's slaves? Who's masters?
Slave.
Okay. Copper.
Slave.
Copper's a master. Aethys.
Master.
Master, and apparently Bonnie is too.
Okay, so Ulrich and Lilac are slaves.
Draven.
Draven.
Draven's.
Okay.
Did I buy too many?
Obviously.
I bought too many.
You bought
Cool.
one too many. Yeah.
You get that one.
Okay. Alright, you all kind of rest down in your own spots, spend the night, and it is the morning again.
Ooh, I would like to go to our blind friend and try a couple spells.
Okay.
Levitation.
Fine. Just kidding. I'd like to try Lesser Restoration and Remove Curse and see if either of them has effect.
Okay, roll those two.
Lesser Restoration is... And Remove Curse, I don't actually have in my spellbook because I'm just using it for the day and then I'm taking it back out.
Okay.
So I'm not adding it to my spell list,
Alright,
but
we'll say you used it. And
Google it.
he looks slightly rejuvenated, but no effect besides that.
Right.
I walk in as Aethys is messing with him. I have the empty flask in my hand and I'm just gonna put it in my bag.
I thought you were going to return it.
I'm going to return it.
I
I am.
appreciate
Do
you for
what?
trying, Aethys. But it
I'm
appears to have
stealthing in
beyond
so you
saving.
can't hear me.
Let's be more powerful than that.
Just gonna survey as he's doing that, just sitting in the corners, crouching.
I'm gonna nod and then realize that he probably can't see that I'm nodding. Just gonna tap him on the shoulder and then
I'm trying to give you a high
Waving to the
five.
blind man.
He nods his head too. continues to sit
Yeah.
silence. He appears to have been meditating, and he kind of goes back to it.
I sit quietly for a few minutes.
No greater resto.
I don't have
You're
it yet. I
blind
need
now?
600 experience.
And no occurrence is funny.
I asked
Wait,
him.
doesn't your staff have greater restoration?
Wait, does it?
What's? Oh wait, you have mass cure wounds. Is that the
He
thing
didn't
you-
notice me, did he?
Yeah, he has mass cure wounds. No, he hasn't.
Oh.
noticed.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna say casually
Well, I mean, we could.
once they're
Yeah,
done
it doesn't
talking.
have greater as
'Cause I
luster.
like the full I'm gonna say, you're blind
Okay.
now?
We're ready. Let's go do.
I'm not
Yeah.
there. I'm talking
Can
to
we,
McStuff
take a
and stuff,
bathroom
because
break?
I didn't get to last time. Yeah.
The circle is where it once was. In the corner.
I mean,
Wait,
does-
Copper,
I
do you
think we
know this
need
spell now?
chains or something,
Are
or
we taking-
something to tie us up. The slaves.
Meh.
Or we could be.
Walk.
Yeah, we don't need chains because we're not
Are
selling
they-
you.
Yeah, are they
We're
always
simply our personal slaves.
chained?
Only new slaves are
Oh,
chained.
well, I guess I do.
Yeah.
Just whack him in the head every once in a while.
Just flick him in the forehead. No,
It will hurt you.
I'm not
Copper,
going to.
so you know the spell now, right? So we can like come back whenever we
Yeah, I've got it written down now.
Okay, awesome.
Wait, do you have teleportation circle now, Chris?
I do.
Hey.
So now I need to start memorizing teleport markers.
Yeah, everywhere we go, just ask if they have a circle.
Yeah, this is a new era of D&D, my friends.
We have travel magic.
We now have a taxi
We
service.
now have fast travel. Yes.
Yes.
Do 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 do.
Alright, so
I still want to talk to him, but okay.
welcome to.
We can leave.
I mean, you've been
Whatever.
hiding from him, so.
I said like 3 times, but it's fine.
Okay,
we
so
can
Yeah,
leave.
with that stealth. of
Whatever.
49.
I don't
Patience.
care.
It's like a
No, I
virtue.
refuse to have patience. Vonnie is not happy right now.
Can't talk to him. You're the only one holding yourself up.
Yeah.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
You're blind now?
Ow!
That was a great hello.
What can
I
I do
see
with
you.
you, Vonnie? I suppose it is some blessing, as I cannot see the horrors of this world.
or a cleavage.
Vonnie keeps
He
Okay.
ignores you.
What happened? I wasn't here when you were retelling your grand tale.
Appears I lost my vision the moment you destroyed the staff.
Why?
If I knew, I would be working on fixing it.
Hmm.
My family has been
family is
cursed, I
cursed.
suppose, but I don't know why or for how long. I'm just now seeing the effects of it.
Is this guy your Joffrey?
Good, dude, we're way past season 1. Come on.
remember in Dark Souls, the little Joffrey dude sitting on the throne. is that what you're doing
I
right
can
now?
transmute your weapons.
Okay. Carry on wayward son.
I would suggest you make haste to Gendesh. Time is fleeting.
I'm ready.
Tell me about Summer. Everything you know. Cards on the table.
I do not know if that'd be wise.
No, it would be extremely wise.
What do you want to know?
Everything.
I will be back in a couple minutes.
Okay.
Okay, we'll take the break right now. Besides, funny.
Okay, bye, guys.
Okay. 10 minutes. I know only that about 10 years ago, when the city was prosperous, she arrived into my life and left as quickly as she arrived. There was nothing out of the ordinary in our relationship. as ordinary as a royal relationship can be. She lost interest, something distracted her, and she left.
You know her by no other name than Summer.
That's the one she gave me, yes.
Do you know her last name?
No, I do not.
What's the significance of the handkerchief?
It is the one thing she left behind.
Did she give it to you, or did she forget it?
I found it on my bedstool, so I suppose she gave it to me. She does not likely forget things.
Your relationship had ended quickly, but you must have talked. Did she ever mention where she was from?
She didn't. She was very secretive from her past. Of her past.
Insight. I'm inciting this entire thing. That's why I rolled it at the beginning.
He's being truthful. He doesn't know much about her, besides what he's telling you.
See, the funny coincidence is this. I'm missing a Summer. She's been gone for 5 years.
That is in your timeline, though.
Exactly.
There's
However, it has been forcefully brought to my attention that this land is crazy and stupid and nothing makes sense.
I
So,
won't argue with that.
she's sneaky and crafty and intelligent. Correct?
That she is.
As was mine. How old was yours?
She came to me, I believe she was born at 24 years.
Interesting.
She did not tell her much of her past, but she did not ask, and I did not tell her much of mine. It was not a deep relationship, but it is one that I will not forget. She seemed foreign, and from what I could tell, she wished to leave her past behind, as did I. So we kind of went on from there. Our new lives spent together. I'm sorry I cannot tell you more. We should have talked more than we did. She grew silent as the years went on.
Years.
I did say I knew her for 10 years. Perhaps my mind is fleeting. I can't really even remember her face.
Oh. According to the prince, he said that her hair changed a lot. He seemed shallow. Don't tell him I said that. Apparently, you're not the most popular of guys down there either, so I would not recommend heading over there anytime soon.
Yes, we are not on good terms with Qatar and Gentesh as we used to be. The Tomb Kings have brought tensions to the edge.
When was the last time you saw your brother?
3 months, 4 days ago.
Tell me about him.
Brethiel was not the favorite child. I certainly had my parents' favor, and there was no hiding that. I was the eldest. I was the one to succeed them. and so he would often keep to himself. We did not spend much time together, and we were not close for many years until this event you have happened upon, in which we banded together, intent upon the vendetta of destroying these vile beasts that have destroyed our home. But, ironically, our band together has also sent us apart. I know he is only working in Kemri, but I have not heard from him.
Do I remember when the attack happened? Like, do I remember reading about where we are in that timeline? Of, give any specifics?
You do,
Like after
but
which
it
city had
doesn't.
fallen?
Yeah, it doesn't. From what you read, it was more of a folktale, never really listed dates. But
Not even hints.
But from what you read, it appears that you arrived very recently, probably a day or two after Moroshi had been sacked.
Yeah. So he hasn't made his bow yet, and obviously he hasn't turned into a dragon yet, and I'm just trying to figure out where I am in the story.
I think Copper does have a timeline.
I think I do, but I don't have my notes on it, so.
I don't know if I ever really
It's
gave it to
fine.
you. Let me see. Okay, we're all back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Keep going. Alright,
Yeah.
you find your
I don't
friend's
chat yet. dude.
Chad's sleeping.
I say goodbye and I just
Oh,
walk
chat
out.
is there.
Okay. Good luck on your journey.
I say goodbye in ancient Elvish. How's my accent?
I could use some work.
Well, if we ever return, I hope to find a good teacher. And I walk out.
You see a faint hint of a smile.
Because I needed to take a break too. God damn it. It's fine.
You all find yourself standing
Well,
on the
I've got to
teleportation.
take care of the business with the finding a teleportation marking of Gendesh. So
Okay, I'm gonna.
It's the same marking that's was for Qatar.
How do you distinguish then?
I have changed it.
that's just that you choose one letter of the name of the town. And close enough.
It's an easy change. Your teleportation circle will only bring you back here, but I can change it to various locations.
And I should be able to draw my own circles now too, as well.
Very good.
Which means that our possibilities of travel have much expanded.
All right, you all step on the teleportation circle and are instantly sucked in and find yourself in the middle of a dusty road, surrounded by adobe-like buildings built all around, various travelers, dusty travelers, far less extravagant than the ones that were dressed in Qatar, traveling up and down the street. Yeah, you notice that the populace seems to be rushing, kind of shunning away, looking at other travelers, and not wasting any time getting to their destination.
Come then, we go.
All right, where are you going?
And we go.
Coming.
Going.
Everybody wearing your costume.
Check.
I believe we put them all on when we were
Yes.
leaving. Right. Shall find an inn.
All right, you find a small inn, serviced by what appear to be slaves that have been all chained to the center of the room, and they have just enough reach to reach all the patrons and tables around. One walks up to you. Yes, masters. How may I service you?
A room for 3 And our entourage, please.
Yes, masters. She turns and walks to one of the patrons. The patron hands her appear to be like 3 wooden tablets, kind of appears to have writing of your room numbers and appears to be some sort of key, and hands it to her. She scurries back to you, hands them to you with her head down.
Can I take them from her?
Please,
Look them over.
out the hallway.
Very well.
You walk.
I just
You walk down the hallway a few feet, and you find each of your rooms very modestly furnished. It just appears to be a stone bed with a hay mat on each. And there appears to be 2 beds per room. And the rooms don't necessarily have doors. It's almost just like a curtain that's pulled across.
Do I know if there's like such a thing as a slave bodyguard type position?
Yes, you
I
do.
would presume so.
And there is.
So I'll just like take Zephyr out and like pretend like I'm guarding Copper's room.
Okay, yeah. And you do remember that the slave bodyguards do wear armor. Not that you wear
I would
armor.
assume you're all personal slaves. We are. Okay, so let's just go back for a moment before we leave.
Okay.
Figure out our story.
Ooh, we could roleplay. What type of what's our backgrounds?
So meta.
Backstory.
I would assume that it is not unusual for high-class travelers to be traveling with their own personal entourage, which would likely in these dangerous lands include bodyguards
Me. I could do that.
who can carry weapons.
Wait, what are we
So that would make
discussing?
sense.
Yeah, that makes
Go ahead,
sense. Can I be another bodyguard and guard the other room?
We should get him some Jandeshi armor.
Oh, then we have to buy that.
Might
We
not
could
hurt.
steal it.
It would be fun.
Guess you guys are the masters, so.
We could kill a guard and rip it off him. Easier.
I have no,
Less expensive.
I have no particular desire to start trouble in this city.
Yeah, let's not cause anything to make people look at us more than once.
Alright. I'd like to
But
be looked at.
we
so.
will need to travel in pairs.
Who's with who?
One master and one servant with them. The servants shouldn't travel
Ulrich.
alone. Look suspicious.
Do you mind if being my bodyguard,
Who are you talking to?
Ulrich?
Oh, that's fine. I'll do that.
Okay. And then I guess Draven is Vonnie's bodyguard, I guess?
What a
Bodyguard
quality
or-
bodyguard.
Personal. I mean,
He
for
se-
all we
He
need
seems
to know,
more like a
he's a personal soothsayer.
makeup applier.
I can handle myself.
But why would you want to?
I don't need Draven.
It's an excuse
No
to have
offense.
an armed servant rocking around with you, so you should take
You
it.
need someone.
An
to
armed
help.
servant that is extremely quiet, I can handle myself.
No, the point is to have us carry and smuggle weapons in the city. Come on.
Well, then put him in your bags of holding.
For now, if anybody questions us on Draven, he is a soothsayer,
He's a pet.
magically gifted, more of a curiosity than anything.
He's an exotic.
I can turn into a pet.
Yeah. Yo, Draven. Should turn
He's
into like
an
a
amusing
Yeah, you can just be a
wolf.
moose.
No, wolf.
That's
Turn
how we
into a
pass
wolf.
him off.
No, not a
How
moose.
about if you into a dog?
No, fine. Whatever you want.
There are a lot of dogs on the streets.
He might
Yeah.
get kicked in the ribs, but
Yeah.
Wouldn't be the first time.
So sad.
Regardless, as long as we don't draw attention
Is
to
it a
it.
German Shepherd?
No, it's just a mutt.
Fuck.
There's a lot of
Mm-mm.
stray dogs on the streets.
As
I'm a
long as we don't
high-class
draw attention
lady.
to ourselves, there's no
I want a
reason to
high class
stand out.
dog.
okay. Any ideas on how to find this?
Summer?
Yeah.
I don't know what just happened. Can someone catch me up, please?
We're in Jandesh. We're just like slaves and slave masters. We're trying to kill the mouth of lies. There's
So we need to find this mouth dark one
There's Summer here,
and find
assumingly.
Summer, hopefully, or a trace of Summer. Vonnie, this might be a job for you.
And I feel like
I can
Summer
track down
has
Summer.
some more knowledge of this place than we do. Maybe she has some new insights too.
We should probably grab Summer first, or split up.
I have a feeling that we're more likely to find traces of the Dark One by not asking about it.
Well, obviously.
Trying to
Just
find more
By
Gatorade.
Langolian experience, it's easier to let trouble find you than to find trouble.
At any rate, I don't feel like drawing a lot of attention to ourselves here, so let's do what we can to find Summer first. That
Alright.
seems like the easier task.
Wait, what are... Am I just dressed like the rest of the guys? Sweet.
You're a master.
A nice,
Sweet.
fine
The
lady.
clothes are a bit big for you, but
I want to, like, tie him up.
There's like
and
a
make 'em-
small. There's like little spurts of blood on it from where the dude got stabbed.
Prestidigitation.
No, leave the blood, leave the blood.
Okay.
I tie it up to make it look nicer, more feminine.
Okay.
God knows this city loves its whores.
You're a master.
Yeah, a master
know.
whore.
Thanks!
That's what you wanted to be.
it's called the
Got
mistress of the
him.
house.
Should we have set sorry, Draven's Fragran?
Not when he's a dog.
Well,
Take Draven, I'm fine.
We have the heck. We have the compass. We have.
I have the
sign,
compass.
well then use it.
Well, are we looking for Summer or the talking?
Summer, yes.
Alright, I whip out my compass.
We check that to-do box. We're tracking that quest. Let's do that one.
Whip it out. Like a flip phone. Does it flip on the top?
The heck?
Opens.
No, the
the
compass.
It opens.
I want to flip it out like a flip phone.
Okay. I don't know what that is.
Or like a compass, I guess.
Just like it's something just like Vonnie just does it.
Okay.
And it's
flip
just like
compass.
What are you looking for?
Summer. Por favor. The roguey one. You know what I mean.
It points northwest.
Should we stick together on this, or should we split up and sort of...
Let's split up.
I kind of want to stay together. Don't want another Ulrich situation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sucked.
Alright.
Getting the shit kicked out of you is great. Actually,
Well-
I gave him the shit, though. So.
I haven't had the kick kicked out of me in a long time.
The chick kick, sick the man,
Kick,
sick the bit ticket.
Yep. Words.
Alright, you leave the tavern and you're all on the street. What would you like to do?
Let's
Walk down
spread
the
out
street.
a little bit as we walk.
Okay.
We're going in pairs.
You are walking
Yeah.
northwest, I presume?
I've got a dog. Yeah. To the
Okay.
Yep.
You walk for 10 minutes or so, walking through the various streets. The streets are very curved and confusing, but you're just relying on the compass. You do find that as you continue to walk northwest, everyone you come across is going in the opposite direction.
Good sign.
That's awesome.
Does it look like we're walking towards anything?
Make a perception check.
Does it look like they're
Can I do that as well?
fleeing for something?
Yeah, I
or
was gonna
is
say, are
this-
they running from something?
Or is it just like
They're quickening their pace away, not running at this point necessarily.
Do they look scared or are they just
Ulrich
just rush
and
hour.
Aethys, you see, you're now in shadow in the city, but there's nothing above you.
it's just shadowier?
It's just a
Shadower.
as if the city was cast under a shadow in that area. There's no clouds, nothing above you.
Bizarre.
Well,
what's
we've
the
handled
wind?
worse.
What's the wind up to?
Nothing.
How's the wind do?
Nothing.
No wind.
Good sign.
Prepare for a fight.
Like, was it sort of a gradual going dark, or is it just like you walk into a certain area and it's going darker?
Dark.
It would have been a few minutes ago, but you do remember just crossing the line of shadow, and you didn't really think anything of it. But as you kept walking, you realized that we're still in shadow.
Thieves can?
I'm gonna take Zephyr out, just like, you know,
Make a perception check.
Umbrella.
Dong.
There's some
I
thieves
pull out the divine sword, but I don't have it in my.
Anything?
No, just various markings on houses. They appear to be, speaking of best whorehouses in the area.
Not helpful.
Is there anyone around, or is it like
Deserted.
what does the city sound like over here? What are they saying?
Quiet.
What is the
besides
city
sh-
doing?
Shuffling of feet on dirt.
Can I roll it?
Are we in like a
On,
residential
like the people
area?
are there?
All the areas.
Because
Kind of
they're not. You said they're not like panicking, but does, like, if you look at their face, does it look like
Make a
they're
perception check.
in control of their faculties?
Can I grab one? Just
Don't draw attention to us.
They
Don't
appear
touch them.
fearful and urgent.
Can I grab like a lower looking person?
Yeah.
Like almost.
Make a
Okay.
dexterity check. You grab an elderly man by the arm.
Excuse me.
What? What do you want?
Why do you look so afraid?
Do you not see it?
Are you calling me stupid?
No. No.
Well then, answer my question.
It's almost curfew. We have to enter our houses. We cannot leave the city past dark.
Says who?
Says that one. He points up, and you turn and you look, and you see a large wall around the city.
Over?
Around, not over.
No.
Encircling the city, a wall that was not there before. But as you look closer, this is not a wall. This is a long tube-like form wrapping around the city with incandescent colors of purple and red and yellow. And you see those colors are flickering the light, and those colors are scales.
As in like
That's
dragon?
a worm.
Worm.
A worm with a Y?
Yay!
Like
You may carry on.
WRM.
I let him go. Thank you.
Continues on his way.
So there's a big
Do we all
thing.
notice?
I
Do we all see?
pointed out. I make it known to the group.
And you all do spot it for the first time.
So there's that thing. I think we can kill it.
It's surrounding the city.
I believe in us.
It's got to be miles long.
I
Does it
haven't
work?
died in the last few fights. I'm kind of ballsy.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Naivete, I think.
No, ballsy. I've died before. It's not
Do
that
we
bad. You get used to it.
recognize what it is?
Yeah, is this Karat? Is there any way to...
Make an
check that?
investigation check. Or just make a perception check, I guess. Perception or history? You make a history
We should go
check.
talk to it.
The rest of you make a whoever would like to make a perception check.
Perception...
You have read about, as you were in the Grand Library of Bagar, you did read about legends of a great shimmering serpent that went throughout the sands and would swallow cities whole.
Why? Wait a minute, I've heard it. What?
And you, let's say you cross-reference it with your book, and its name is extremely difficult to pronounce. There appears to be no equivalent in common or
There is an extreme lack of
ancient
vowels in
Elven
this
tongue.
word.
And but
and lots of whys.
but looking and trying to understand what the word means, it has some evidence to the word to deceive.
Sorry, I lost the last word.
To
To
deceive.
deceive.
Well, we found him.
So, liar, liar, pants on fire is hanging around the walls. That's fun. I look at my compass.
So glad that we picked an easy
Are
one.
there like city guards or no?
Not that you can see around. They appear to have left, gone in with the rest of the curfew. Back to
So
their
why
homes.
is there a curfew?
I feel like
Well-
if we just stay out after curfew, it'll come to us. But
Well, do we
really
want it
want
to
that.
come to us? That's the thing. We're looking for summer, not the
Let's-
big shimmering liar pants on fire.
I would say it's wisest if we go back for now.
Or we could just slip into the house and sneak around.
I'd like to know more about this before we try to tackle it.
Right.
Yeah, okay, I agree. That
Where are
makes
we gonna
sense.
stay? It's getting dark.
I think we have an inn already.
We'll just
Here?
go back to where
Hurry
we
back. Yeah.
Okay. You hurry back to the end and find yourself back inside, and it is much fuller than it once was. People have definitely taken up abode there.
Sweet.
I'd like to just listen to people in throughout on conversations for a little while.
See, the issue with dressing like a royal person is that you can't mingle with the peasants.
But they're all
You're not royal.
Yeah,
You're just
they're
No,
another
just
yeah,
higher up
master.
people. Well, yeah, there's obvious. Never mind. I'll just be
meaning
quiet.
middle class.
There are several
Yes,
mid-tier
yes.
masters kind of whispering in the corners and stuff, and you do listen in a bit, and they appear to be talking about this new curfew and kind of their distaste with it, but in a kind of a
I
reverent
tell-
tone at the same time.
Can I tell from their conversation about how long it's been existing? Is it in the last 2 weeks, the last month, the last year?
You listen for a bit, and they didn't speak about anything about how long it's been, besides the fact that it's been too long for their tastes.
Are like all the curtains drawn, or
Some are drawn, some are not.
so it's not like this is something that nobody can look out on the streets and.
No, not necessarily.
Is there anything moving outside?
There's, besides the dust and some debris, no. There's a few last people as the sun sets, scurrying back to their homes. A few stragglers, but nothing else.
I want to change
Um,
into my just dark common clothes. I have those as a perk of being
Okay.
my thing background. So I have a pair of just dark common clothes, and I'm gonna change into those. And no, I'm gonna change into my armor. Actually, I'm gonna sneak out.
Okay, roll stealth.
I'm gonna luck that. That's shitty.
Shall we write her dirge now or later?
but I
Later.
think she's sneaking out without us noticing too.
Yeah, I'm sneaking out. Sneaking out. I don't want the parents to find out.
Okay. You managed to
Sneaking out?
Kind of,
I'm going to sleep.
you find a window to step out of and find yourself in an alley.
And I want to be very aware of what's going on as I do this. So I'm going to, yeah.
Did you hear about that slave that was out of curfew last week?
Are you talking?
Starting a conversation.
Just talking.
What's it look like outside? Just as soon as I slip out the window. What's the?
It's dark. The torches have been put out.
I have dark vision, so I should be wrong. What's the moon look like?
Large.
Ooh,
Well, no, is it like
It's
full moon, like half moon,
it's
like
waning.
quarter moon?
it's
Waning.
actually the no, it's the solar eclipse today.
Whoa, is the wait today?
In that case,
if
no
we're
moon.
going by the you know
Yeah,
the
why not?
calendar.
There's no moon. Wait, solar eclipse or lunar eclipse?
It says solar.
Oh, okay, never mind. There's a moon.
What are you talking about?
We're just figuring out calendar stuff.
Space.
Alright, what would you like to do?
Put my hood on and just
I assume so.
continue looking for Summer, just like sneaking around.
Okay. Make
Stealthily.
investigation. Make 3
Well, it
investigation
was
checks.
pointing in the direction of Summer, correct?
It was, yes.
It's not anymore.
It's still pointing in the same direction. It's
I would like.
you were following that to the wall, and you got near the wall. The wall.
How near the wall?
A few hundred feet.
Would like to go up to the wall.
Okay. You
How
make
close am I to the
your way
worm?
back. How close do you want to be?
How close is the worm to the wall?
The worm is the
The
wall.
worm is the wall.
Worm is the wall.
I want to get as close as I think that my stealth will allow.
Make an intelligence check.
I don't get
Just
how the worm
straight
is
intelligence, or just
Just
like
straight intelligence.
I hate that.
You could probably get about like 5 feet or so.
Yeah, easily. I'm stealthy.
Yeah.
Can I reroll? No, we're fine. 21 is pretty good. Yeah, I'd like to
10.
get close
Oh.
to the feet of the wall. I have to get as close to the
Yep,
wall.
21's pretty good against tremor sense. You'll do fine.
I'm sneaky.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, love.
I don't sleep at night. Vani does. That's the point. I'm not touching it, but what does it look like?
It's completely very snake-like, completely covered in large scales, each one probably 2 or 3 feet in width, and each one more beautiful than the last, covered in a different color. They're all very metallic in nature, but have very deep violets, indigos, dark greens that all kind of blend together. And as it kind of
How
shimmers
tall
against
was it
the
again?
sun. From what you remember, it's about 100 or so feet.
How tall
I'm sorry,
it
not
is?
100. No,
Oh,
40,
what?
about 40 or 50 feet.
I'm gonna grab the edge of my cloak, fly way high above it.
Okay, roll stealth again.
What's on the other side of it?
It's a good thing such monstrosities don't exist in the future.
Just another side.
It's just the city continues, or what?
Are you flying up, up, up?
I would like to be over the top so I can see over
Okay.
on the other side of the snake.
The city ends, it just goes straight to the Dunelands. It's definitely bordering around the city, very tightly wound.
Summer is elusive as fuck. Alright, I'm brooming up. I'm following my compass. I have faith. So as I'm flying, I'm brooming and going.
As you cross the border of the city, the compass turns about face.
I think
Hey.
she's inside the snake.
I'm going to kill Arundel. Would it be a terribly bad idea? Like, terrible, worst idea, like the worst possible idea to have ever.
Yep.
If you have to
Yeah,
ask,
yes.
probably, yeah.
Oh, okay. To go find the head of the snake. Where? Just
Yeah,
follow on, like, just not even touching it, just like 20 feet. Give me some space. Just follow just along.
Are you doing that or not?
Yes, I'm doing that.
Okay. You fall around to the border of the city, and you find near the coastline the elongated figure forms into a snake head. Its eyes glazed over as it lays there, wrapped around its own tail.
Closed or just like
The snakes don't close their eyes. It's glazed over with its eyelids, yes.
Wait, snakes don't close their eyes?
They okay, it's
They've
not gonna
got
be a
like a
sacrifice.
clear covering that goes over them.
Yeah.
You can still see the eye, but you can tell.
Oh, that's
they're-
cool. I didn't know that. I thought snakes had.
Clear eyelids.
Did anyone hear what happened to that slave who stayed out at curfew last
You
week?
keep repeating that a little bit louder the next time, but no one's paying attention to you.
Just ask.
No one pays attention to a slave.
Oh, I'm talking to the other slaves.
Isn't there like a slave crew?
It's like
Yeah,
a
slave
slave
maker.
corner. Just like some slave. I don't know. Give me a selection.
Why do you keep talking to yourself?
I don't know. I'm the best company I have.
Join our company.
Okay, yes. Ah, yeah. So did you hear what happened to the slave who stayed out of curfew last week?
Suppose they were offered as tribute like the rest of us?
By whom?
The masters.
That's it.
The Great Snake demands one tribute a day.
Oh.
It's not much,
Okay.
but just hope it's not you.
Is that all the caloric intake he needs per day? He's kind of big.
It doesn't move much.
Okay.
Ask them how they choose the sacrifice.
I would like to know how they choose the sacrifice.
He chooses the sacrifice.
He? Oh, okay, yeah. Cool.
Does he like it when people talk to him? What? Who said that? I didn't say that. I'm not there. I wouldn't ask that.
No. Cool. Thanks for your company. That was fun.
Who is your master?
Lilac!
Ah, yes, sir.
Oh,
Would you like a foot rub?
No, I'd like a word.
Oh, yes.
Follow me.
Okay, yes.
I step into our room and
Where's Draven?
So-
he's studying a plant in his room.
this creature. Do you
It's
think
big.
Do you think that's the actual Dark Lord?
You want me to ask?
No,
Sorry.
because it's not. I think it's the obvious choice. But here's the Lord of Lies and Illusions. Maybe he's just a gnome like you, dressed up like a big snake.
Very powerful gnome.
I'm just guessing it is.
Do you learn anything from the servants?
Yes. I don't know why there's a curfew, but the snake chooses one sacrifice per day. And I guess that keeps him satisfied and to keep him not from destroying the city. I don't know. It seems kind of cheap to me, but
I didn't hear much from the conversations around me.
After dealing with my snake buddy, who I did not talk to or touch or awaken or notify of my presence, I'm gonna leave and hit a brothel up
Okay.
for a good reason. This is recon.
I did learn something maybe possibly interesting. The snake itself chooses the sacrifice personally. So maybe if we wait around for a day, we can get
That
the
is peculiar.
feeling. We can get a feeling for what he likes in a meal. I don't know how that would help us, but more information.
Should definitely try to find more in the morning.
So using the Thieves Guild markings, I want to find a Thieves Guildy one. Por favor.
Okay, and you do.
Okay,
Doesn't
and I'd
appear
like to
be as
go in.
busy as the patrons would have liked, but working girls there.
I need to find your least expensive one.
Gross.
No. I'm not going to. Just shush.
Getting me down.
Hey! What do you know?
Well, I can do a blowy for 2.
No.
No. I lack that genitalia. What do you know about the city? What do you hear? I know you hear a lot. Men talk when they're happy.
I usually get the drunk ones.
All right, I need you not least. I need someone intelligent. Por favor.
The cheapest one.
Okay, I don't need the cheapest whore. I just.
Yeah, I'd like 50-cent Sally.
Okay. What are your rates? I want to talk to the one in charge.
Yes?
Whore in charge?
I need to know. Just need a decent, slightly intellectual
What are you looking for?
information.
Do not sell information here.
Maybe a good time as well. You never know. You never know what you'll find in a brothel.
I suppose if you were to pay the usual rate, I could give you what I know. That depends
What's
on
the
what
usual
you want
rate?
to know. 70 gold.
See, I've come a very long way.
That's not even that much money, just do it.
I don't.
So has everyone here.
All right. Fine. Tell me what you know.
I know much. What do you wish to know?
I have many questions.
You get 4.
Pull up a chair.
You get 4 questions for the rate.
I want more questions than 4 questions.
You pay more than the normal rate.
See, that's not fun for me at all.
You're
Hold
wasting
on.
my time.
We all are wasting everyone's time. This is a brothel, darling. Not a thieves' headquarters. Now, how long has the snake been here?
A week.
A week.
3 more questions.
Oh, fine. There's a curfew, so I assume...
What's your question?
Hey! I'm thinking. Time out. He takes a sacrifice, and he chooses one. How does he choose his sacrifices?
You don't know that.
What? I don't? Crap.
Sure.
Damn it. What does he want?
Supposed to keep us in the dark. From what I can tell, our leaders made a deal with this servant of
You don't know that.
things, I suppose. What? I don't know that? Okay. This servant made a deal that if we would allow them to take over the city, they would not destroy us like they did Moroshi.
You're fully aware that the city is most likely going to be destroyed regardless, right?
We're biding our time. The more money I can make in the meantime, the happier I'll be.
Nice. What does the snake do? Anything weird? I mean, there's already a curfew installed. Is there anything else?
Nothing unusual to the usual snake.
Okay. What's your usual snake? Because I'm not from this sand spit.
It constricts.
The city?
The city grows smaller by the day.
Hmm. It's a big snake. What does it eat?
Us. Well,
How many of
slaves,
you?
Not us.
Ah.
That was part of the deal.
Oh. So,
A teleportation circle, or you
So-
teleported into the city.
let me get this straight. Your leaders decided that the best way to fight the Tomb Kings was to
Not fight them.
ally. Yeah. Not a bad decision. The snake's been here a week. The city's been shrinking, and it eats slaves. That's a big snake. You guys are gonna run out of slaves.
Not my problem. All
Hmm.
my
How
slaves
many-
in its brothel.
Doesn't want the gross ones. Sorry. Your girls are lovely. How many slaves has it eaten? Hundreds? Thousands?
Well, one a day for a week. If you could do your math, that would be about 7. It's not a worrying matter. It's only one slave.
Out of a city of thousands. Insignificant.
Exactly.
How does it...
I believe you're out of questions.
Mm.
You're welcome to pay another fee. Or pay one of my girls. Otherwise, please make your way.
Darling, your girl should be paying me. Well, it's been lovely. But,
Ulrich! Shh!
it was witty! And I'm thinking on my feet.
I love banter. I hate witty banter.
You see Ulrich walking out of one of the rooms stretching. Why?
Ulrich, darling. I'm not gonna tell you tried it. Well, it's been lovely. Peace. Oh, you have some graffiti on the front of your door.
Yes, I know.
Would be a shame if someone was able to read it. I'd like to leave. Nicely.
Okay. And you do.
Yes, and I sneak back quietly.
Okay, are the rest of you sleeping? Besides
Um,
Aethys, of course.
Is Aethys enchanting?
So have I made an earring yet? I have,
You have.
16 hours.
You have made 2.
Oh, awesome. Cool.
I slip into Aethys's room if I see his candle on. Open.
Who would like
Timing.
an earring?
I want one.
That's funny. You'll get the third one.
Remind me what this one does again.
Yeah.
It's like a message earring.
Yeah, it's like 300 feet.
What does it do?
It's like
It's
a
like a-
cell phone in your
It's
ear.
like a walkie-talkie.
Yeah, it's
Bluetooth?
pretty much like cell phones.
Oh,
Well, who's the most likely to wander off?
Okay, yes, she gets the third one, but in case we split up into 2 groups, who's going to be the leader of a group that's not with me?
it should probably be the masters right now. So you should get one, and
Okay, Copper,
I
you get
suppose
an earring.
that makes sense. You,
Yeah.
I, and Bonnie should get the first set.
You
yeah.
want a sapphire or topaz, and then what kind of metal? I assume copper.
Why not? We'll stick with the theme and we'll go with a sapphire.
Okay, you get a sapphire copper earring.
Remind me.
Da-da-da-da.
What color topaz? I'm putting my order
Topazes
in now.
usually come in blues or yellows, so take your pick.
Can I get a blue topaz set in gold?
Sure, that'll be the next one I make.
Yes. Aethys, are you awake? Can we talk?
Yes.
I'm in your window, by the way.
I figured. That
Okay.
It's happened more than once, honestly.
Yeah, you should be used to it. So I've been not whoring and learning. Just ignore the
That's
smell.
why you smell like 50 Cent Sally.
Ignore the smell. So I went over to this.
Sorry.
I went over to the snake. It is huge, like 50 feet tall, all the way around the city. Huge. It constricts.
City huge.
Like, it constricts. The city is shrinking.
Do we know how much it's shrinking every day?
No, I was on a tight budget. It's been here for a week. The leaders made a deal with the Tomb Kings. I don't know how. I don't know what the deal was, but I know that the leaders made a deal with the Tomb Kings, so the Tomb Kings don't destroy their city. Obviously, it eats one slave a day, and it only eats slaves so far.
Do we know how they decide which slave gets eaten?
This woman was tight-lipped.
I don't know. The only things that I think we really need to know are how to deal with it. Do we attack the head? Do we attack the body?
Well,
Like
the
a
scales are like 2 foot
Ta-da.
big
Waka.
platters, like small shields, if you will. They're huge, and it's honestly, it's a beautiful freaking animal. Like, it's pretty, and it's different colored. Did you know that snakes couldn't like close their eyes?
I actually did know that. Thank you, though.
Yeah, that's cool. Because I saw it at first, I'm like, oh crap, and then it didn't move. I'm like, ah, we're good. Yeah,
Just
that's
wondering
all.
How this?
I don't know how it
Us.
chooses. I think that
How do we, like, what's our plan? Are we going to?
Like, how likely is this going to choose us
Also-
for plot reasons?
also, I tracked the compass with Summer.
1 and 8.
I think she's in the
One
snake.
six.
'Cause
That's
I-
probably not. Something.
Flew. So like, here's the snake. I flew, and the compass was like whoop. So I should probably in the
So
snake.
it's probably either in the snake, above the snake, or below the snake.
Well, I was above the snake, and I didn't see anything above the snake.
Assumptions.
So she's either in the snake or below the snake. Probably.
Yes. Probably in the snake. I didn't touch the snake. I would like that to be noticed. So, thank you. Thank you. I'm going to bed. I'm tired. I smell like cheap whores. Ugh.
Yeah, it's kind of not.
Yes, I'm sorry. Lilac,
Smells a
you're
little
not
bit like
even
bread
there.
and yeast.
Why would you say that?
Did you say bread and yeast?
Yep.
Sean!
Just get out of my room, please.
Okay. Is there
Thanks.
a bath I could take?
Okay, wait.
No. I don't know.
Uh,
You could ask for one of Copper's little metal thingies, water things. I
he's
don't
probably asleep and won't be pleased to see me in the middle of the night. I'm going to
There's a
sleep.
water pot beside your bed.
Yeah, I'd like to, like, washcloth.
You do.
know. With her
And-
own, not with mine.
You all uncomfortably find yourselves asleep and awake the next morning to the sound of rumbles. You hear some structures fall down and it stops.
See? So why isn't there, what my question is why isn't there a buildup of just rubble around this snake?
It is.
It squishes it very thoroughly.
Well, it's still there. It would knock over buildings and then it'd fall inwards.
Maybe we could put a large amount of peanut butter on its tail and convince it to eat itself.
Good morning, Lilac.
Okay. This is
I
probably
like
a
A very large
super,
balloon
super,
attached to
super
its
bad
head and make it
idea.
float away.
Yeah.
Who's actually in charge of this city?
Actually,
Besides the snake, like the people who were in charge of it
Who
before.
were the leaders that made the deal with the Tomb Kings that have the snake around its city now?
Yes.
can we inflate the snake?
Can we inject it with air? Can we can we inject the snake with air, cause it to have a heart attack, and then it'll walk away?
Or how about we go inside the snake and kill it from in there?
I'm down for that. And then while we're in the snake, we find Summer and just cut our way out.
What if she's
Quickly
dead
drop
though?
encounter
And then we
Okay.
teleport out of the snake.
Can we
It's actually
teleport
not a
in
bad
the
idea. Except that we still need to
Teleport
kill the
with the
snake.
snake.
No. We've been inside it. We just cut it all the. We should fireball from the inside of the snake.
Okay.
Into it.
He
That's-
does know that the inside skin is just as thick as the outside, right? I killed it single-handedly.
Thanks for dating the podcast.
Okay.
Chad.
So serious question on how this works. It's teleported, correct?
I missed the entirety of that.
Yeah.
If they're teleported, correct?
When you cast teleportation circle,
It takes a long
anything
time
that
to
enters the
cast, by
circle
way.
gets transported.
Yes.
So with just the section of the snake
So,
we were in,
if
just
only
get
a
transported with
portion of a
us.
creature is in the circle to get transported, or does the entire creature get pulled in?
You've never tried anything larger than humanoids.
That's what gate
So,
spells for.
so theoretically, and this is just theoretically, if we were to make a teleportation circle and make the snake chase us into it, could we perhaps teleport the whole snake?
Into the middle of Moroshi, yes.
Yeah.
Well,
That's the only place the teleportation
that's yes the
circle
drawback, but
It's already broken.
There's not much of Moroshi
broke.
left anyway.
Yeah,
We're
we're
just
good.
be moving our problem.
I was thinking you mess with the circle, you maybe go to a random destination.
We could
Just
put
drop
the
a
other,
giant snake somewhere.
we could put the other end of the teleportation
We
circle
should
just
shrink
like
it.
on our boat in the middle of the bitter sea, and just teleport it out of the water.
We should shrink it
No, that's
into a
just hypothetical.
mouse
I have
and
no
put
idea.
it in the bag of holding.
If we'd ever try something like that, I'm not.
I really
but-
still want to do that with something.
I really do too.
Yeah.
Hello, guys.
Okay. What if we went to the leaders of the city and we told them that they have an issue, because they obviously do, because it's constricting the city and they're going to run out of time sometime.
Yeah.
And we convinced them that we could maybe try and fix their problem, and then we could get something out of it.
Like slaves.
I like
more
that.
money.
Yeah, we'll say-
Lots and lots of money. We keep getting offered
have a
money, and I
feeling
have
that
not
the
seen
city will be-
Just like have that in the
a piece of it.
We haven't gotten money in like a long time.
The prince offered us more
Yeah.
money than I could fathom, and I can
Finishing
fathom
your
a lot.
quest.
You keep on starting quests.
It's not our fault.
Got a lot of quests to turn on.
Well, I
It's
mean,
an-
Summer
it's
is currently on the
ABC
inside of the
quest.
snake.
Plot. It's not our fault.
I
Once
kind
we
of
turn
want.
them in, though, we're gonna make
Does
it.
anyone else want to go talk to the leaders, or
I'll
does
go.
no one else? Do you think that's
I'll
a
go.
really
I'll do
bad
that.
idea?
Aethys, we should do that.
Yes,
I'm
Human
not
Master's
sure it's
got
a
it.
wise idea.
I think it is an extremely wise
Like,
idea.
They're obviously not to be trusted,
Yeah,
but
but-
like, do you have any other reservations besides that?
No.
Copper.
Sean Richards.
Well,
That's the only one.
Nice.
there's
You guys ready for
always
tomorrow?
Sleep.
Oh, classic. It's a good choice.
Chad talking into his microphone now. Beauty.
I'm gonna mute him.
I'll be done this weekend.
I have no problem going to talk to the leaders.
You guys.
I won't stop you, but I don't think that's a wise idea. I'm going to try to investigate some other parts of the city.
If
Can you
we're
tell
going,
us why you
prior
think
to
it's a wise
curfew.
idea?
why don't you want to talk to these leaders? If we're gonna be here causing a fight, we should have the city at least sort of on our side.
You at least have them look the other way.
Yeah.
And I'm not
This is Slave
entirely.
City. I don't trust anyone.
It's not
Maybe-
about trust, it's knowing that they're probably they need to at least know we're here
Going
and
to
that we're
Elysian
not
Town
just
is going to draw a lot of attention to us.
Okay, and then I have
I feel like when we
This thing-
attack the snake, that's gonna do it anyway.
yeah.
this thing is the master of lies.
And us wandering around
Alright.
asking a ton of questions. People
Ulrich, what do
notice
you think?
things. Trust me.
Lilac, what do you think?
I don't even think it's that big.
That
think it's
big?
just
You
an
think it's an illusion?
Yes.
Theoretically,
It's not
but
an
where's
illusion.
even
I
the
saw it
snake?
last night. It's real.
Just
I mean,
'cause
if it's
it's
destroying
real.
buildings,
You didn't touch it.
you don't know that it's real. It
It-
could be an
It's
illusion.
destroying.
No, it could be
buildings.
an illusion that the city is being destroyed.
No,
Well,
it's
okay, hold on, hold on,
destroying
hold on, hold on.
building.
There's an easy test to check to see if it's an illusion.
Okay.
You have to do perception.
Oh. Did you try that, Fonny?
Do an illusion.
I flew over the top of it.
How about
did.
this? How about I go and touch the snake?
I mean, if you're touching the snake, I want to touch the snake too.
There are
What is-
brothels for that.
I've been to one. They're not nice. They don't smell good. I want to go home.
Ulrich or Lilac, do either of you think it's a bad idea to talk to the people in charge?
I don't think it's a bad idea. But the thing is that they could be being kind of manipulated by the worm thing itself, because it is the Master of Lies after all. So alerting
We have-
them might alert the snake.
Well, the snake, I'm pretty sure, is aware of everything that goes on in the city.
Lilac, yeah or nay?
Well, we don't know that.
We have to assume that our enemy knows everything.
Yeah.
Okay, Vonnie, let's go. If anyone
Alright.
else wants to come, they can come.
Yeah.
Well, I don't.
Go.
Okay.
I can carry stuff.
Yeah, we
You
need
wanna
a
carry
slave of
me?
some type.
I'll come.
Okay.
You guys, someone should just carry
Let's
me.
go.
I'm
Tired.
going
Alright.
to go do some investigating on my own then.
Have fun. Draven is in his room.
I'm okay. I'll go with Copper.
Yeah, someone needs to go aggregate. So I guess Ulrich will come with us.
All right.
Yeah, I'll come. Oh, I'm your slave guard.
Split the
Is there
party.
an obvious like central government capital building or
Not that you saw, no.
Okay. If the city is being constricted, I feel like the richest people are smack dab in the middle, no matter how fancy those houses are. I just feel
Yeah.
like that's how it works.
yeah, I'd like to start there, try and go to the middle.
Can I just like make a general perception check,
Yes.
just like to get the layout of the city?
Okay.
Because that was,
All right.
not from the mountains.
It was a city built without planning. Houses were built without houses. They just continue to build over it. It's a messy city.
Sounds like my kind of town.
No buildings seem to be taller or shorter than the others. They just all kind of seem to be misfitted into one another.
Okay. No general. Are there signs on things, or do people just know?
Oh yeah, there's signs.
Is there a head government building full of leaders sign?
No.
Is
In
there
Copper,
one
you
similar
notice
to that?
the only magic in the city is emanating around the border. Appears to be the snake itself.
Because it's an illusion.
Go touch it then.
Okay. can
Actually,
we
high a level.
center, or is it
Yeah.
not even possible to try and do that?
You do make your way to the general center of the city, and you notice that the clothed people around you are of higher status, and it appears that Lilac was right, and that the status of the masters does go up as you go towards the center of the city.
I try to like not smell like a whore and not look like a whore and not walk like a whore and just not
Roll an
walk like.
intelligence check. Or actually, roll deception. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Actually, you know my stats for deception are higher than intelligence, so
You carry yourself correctly.
thank you.
Yeah, you
Appreciate that.
definitely-
Hey, I mean, I was technically. You know
I'm
what?
sorry,
We're
I
not
had
gonna
to.
get into. We're not gonna get into my whole backstory. Moving on.
Do you
There-
guys
there
have
does
any
be-
idea of
Oh,
how we should phrase asking them who's in charge?
Yo,
You want a whore?
Just try to get audience with.
I'm not a
Who's in
whore.
charge?
I'm a master this time.
Okay. Let's do it.
Don't look at me like that. All right, we're doing it. I'm following your lead, Aethys.
We need to figure out who's in charge, and I'm not sure exactly how to do that.
I stand on a barrel. I'm
Of
kidding.
course.
I don't. I'm kidding. I don't do that.
The Grand Sultan of Jandesh announces that. No.
Yo, who's in charge? No. Can I see a guard?
Yes. There
Actually, no. I don't talk to guards. I'm a highborn lady. I need to talk to someone.
Okay, who are you talking to?
Tell
You
your
there.
slave to go
Well,
talk to a
sleep.
guard.
What dressed man?
Yes.
Right there. Come here.
Yeah.
So, I am not from around here, but I need to speak with the leaders of the city urgently.
Are you speaking of the council?
Yes. We assume so. I turn to Aethys.
Yes, definitely the council.
It is literally the building right next to you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Goodbye. And I just flip my hair and I walk away.
More like low elves. Walks away.
Ooh.
Alright, and
You
the
got
building next to you is slightly taller than the others. A two-tiered building.
course it is.
Two-tiered building. Seems to have been better maintained than the rest of the buildings around. And there are several guards surrounding it.
Aethys,
Like to walk
How
up
we
to
gonna-
the front door
how we gonna play? Oh, okay.
A guard opens the door for you without saying anything.
and walk in.
I walk in. Next to Aethys. We're equals.
You walk in and you see a large. It's an empty room, besides several chairs, empty chairs that are surrounding it. It seems to be kind of like a cylindrical room, and in the center is a half-cylinder oaken table with several chairs sitting around, and what appears to be 4 or 5. There's an empty chair in the center, but there's 4 other masters sitting on either side.
Oh, gentlemen, you saved me a seat.
No, it's not. Is there a docent somewhere? Who's an announcer? Is there a
I'm kidding.
receptionist?
I'm kidding. I did not say that.
You did.
I did not say that.
His character.
Welcome, masters. Do you have an appointment?
We do not, actually.
Well, we're free. What do you want?
Oh, sweet. Well, I like this city. Oh my gosh, we should come back in 3,000 years.
We did.
Already did that.
Check. All right. We are here. We are. Should I just talk, or is Aethys you gonna?
Do you want to? I can, if you don't want to.
All right,
It's up
I'll
to you.
talk. We represent the Lollipop Field. No, I'm kidding. We are from the city of Faraway, and
We are from Neverland.
I need to just like take a minute.
Who
Oh
do you
my god.
represent?
The Lollipop Guild. Sorry. We represent the League of. No, who are we? Aethys holds
Council
Aethys.
members, I am sorry. She got a little drunk and a little, out last night. Anyway,
Your alcohol is exquisite, by the way. I love your city and your culture is amazing. we're
just
here to
teleported
discuss
in from
things.
a continent yesterday, and we can't help but notice that we can't exactly leave the city. Is there anything to be done about that?
How observant of you.
Yes. No way to get in or out.
There's a snake in the way, in
Not
case you haven't noticed.
without flying, no.
Well, upon asking around, we found out that you guys made a deal with this snake about a week ago.
How do you know this?
And it just so happens that we have some beef with this snake. You might notice that your city is shrinking a little bit every day. Eventually, you're gonna run out of slaves. You're gonna run out of city. You're pretty much gonna be screwed.
And out
We were
of
just
money.
wondering if you would like our help in taking away this little problem that you guys seem to have made for yourselves.
It's not a problem, it's a deal. We do not make mistakes.
No, of course not. My high elven
Should we
friend.
consider a part of that deal?
No.
Well,
The
then, what a
downsizing.
great deal you guys made.
He
And
might-
you'd like to stay in
I-
this deal indefinitely
Yeah.
until you're all squished and gone?
You all seem to be quite good friends. I'm sure you'd love to get much, much, much closer.
Hey.
In your flattened buildings and inside his stomach. Yeah, that sounds like a great deal.
Ah, that sounds like a party. Call us when that happens.
I did not
Execute
think about
them.
this.
So, you guys have a really, really bad, messed up deal. We have a way out. Maybe we could help each other.
The men from Hotep promised us gold.
And did that ever come through?
Once they capture the world or whatever, they'll give it to us.
Oh, you mean after the snake crushes and eats you all? I understand.
Oh,
Great
so
deal.
on your graves there'll be huge piles of gold.
Yes,
I
mocking
hope
people
so, yes.
usually helps with
Hmm.
persuasion.
And what use of you is that to you?
If I'm buried with the gold, it carries with me to the afterlife, I suppose. No?
Yeah, but you can't spend it now. How close am I to this table?
Like 8 feet.
There is so much fun to be had in this world, and I've never been to the afterlife, personally. But when the snake crushes you all, let me know how it goes. But gold is only fun and only good, to me at least, if you can spend it. So I'd rather spend my gold
Moroshi?
when I
I
was
would
alive.
say we got the better deal.
You got the better deal for now, but if you haven't noticed, Moroshi isn't surrounded by a huge snake.
And it's not steadily shrinking.
Actually, Moroshi's being rebuilt right
It
now.
might stop.
I highly doubt that. Snakes, this one at least, is a constrictor. And it doesn't blink. Did you know that? It does not have eyelids.
It's a little creepy when you think about it.
What's your point?
It
Our
will
point
kill
is
you.
that if you do not side with us, and at least look the other way as we deal with your problem,
You will
all
die.
be dead. End of story.
Do you suggest we would be turncloaks against the Tomb Kings?
No,
How do
no,
you think that
no.
would
No,
fare?
I'm sure you have way more honor than that, but
I'm sure you have way more important things to do than that. Besides, being a turncloak
I
is
shit
extremely.
on honor. I'm not
Well, then what's
turning
the
against
issue?
the Tomb Kings for a small band of mercenaries.
He's afraid.
Of course I'm afraid. They want to take my gold.
Here's how I see it. You
Yes,
make
but-
your stand now with us, with the best chance of surviving. Or you can wait out your days and you get a little older and die, crushed and smeared on the ground.
Unceremoniously.
Wow, I hope someone remembers you.
Say
think that
you
snake
are
would.
the heroes you say you are, and you defeat the snake, then what? Then the rest of the Tomb Kings will come for us. And they will certainly seek destruction on us as they have with Hiroshi.
Bonnie, do you have any
Athos.
trophies to show?
Oh my goodness! I wish that this guy. Have you heard? We've already killed 2 of them.
What? No way. Really?
Yeah, we did. Do you not remember that? Oh,
Yeah. Wait, I was there. Oh, yeah.
Another
You were
master,
there!
another master leans over. The repartee is fantastic.
thank you. You know I love your work.
Bonnie, do you have any
Be here all week, folks.
to show?
Yes, I do, and I pull out
The
the
fake
skull.
one.
Yes, I pull out the skull of Nahek.
I have the skull
Is it
like right
fake?
behind you.
Oh, Ulrich,
Oh, Ulrich.
hand me the
slave.
skull. The skull. I hold my hand out now. Please.
Okay. Hey, they're my master. They're ordering me. Master.
Ulrich, I don't have all day.
So
May
you
I
have a
ask-
skull. Every one of my slaves has a skull.
It talks.
Yes, so
Or-
do my slaves.
Ulrich, hand me the skull.
Long story short.
I bow my
This
head
is
and
a
walk
big-
forward. Feel the skull.
Bring it to me, hairy man.
No, don't do what he says. Hand it to me. I want to hold it.
Master?
Like, oh, gee, there's a conflict here.
Oh, man.
Oh, gee.
I hand it to whoever's closest.
Me.
Oh my god. Alright.
Give it
Make it a
to me!
Alright, make a decision.
I hand it over. Very.
Alright.
Okay, Athos is
Thank
not asking
you,
for it.
Ulrich.
You give it to Von.
Before she can take it away, I hold it for like an extra 2 seconds while she's tugging on it. Then like a.
Okay, display of power. Great.
Thank you. Thank you,
Bonnie,
Ulrich.
have this one.
Right. This talks. Ask it a question. If you don't believe us,
I actually didn't know that it talks. This is kind of creeping me out now, too.
This talks.
ask it a question.
What trickery is this?
No, not trickery.
Now.
Ask it a question. It answers.
No, it doesn't. Yes.
Yes.
All right, you've had your little magic trick. What's your point?
This is, in fact, the skull of the Tomb King General Nehek that we slayed. Slain? Slathed? Slew. Slathed. We have slathed it in combat.
Slain.
Slain. Slew?
Slain.
Slain. We have slain it in
What?
combat.
In the heck is a Nehek?
Nehek is a mean man, and he was very hard to kill. However, he, big, tall, shadowy guy with a creepy face, and he talks to people.
Right, here's what we'll do. As it is past my luncheon,
Ah, I'm sorry.
whatever you do to the snake is your business. We will have no part in it, and you will never hear.
Of course not. I put the skull in my bag of holding.
We will not intervene. We will turn a
Sorry,
blind
guy.
eye. If it asks us,
Deny it. Say you
yes.
never saw us.
Yes, we will deny we are deceiving it to the great deceiver.
We would never hear. You would never hear talking to us.
You never spoke to the skull that speaks.
I have an idea, Copper. How about we fly outside of the city and shoot like a fireball at it, so it'll come.
Have a nice
towards
luncheon.
us.
Oh, why don't we just?
I am
let the
terribly
snake
sorry
cross the city?
we
Frankly, I
waited
don't
too
see
long.
what's worth saving
We
about
should
this.
hang out sometime.
I think we're
It's
just
been
trying
so
to
much fun.
check
Is there
off our
food on the table?
grocery list.
I'm gonna eat while I walk out.
Well, we wait. till
I was
the
about to
snake
like grab
crosses the
like
city,
a
and
loaf of
then
bread
we
too.
eat. Then we
Thank you
kill
for your
it.
time.
Thank you.
I don't know. I prefer
We
to
turn
get
and we
my
walk out.
payment in a bag instead of pulling it from broken bricks. But
I put it this way then. No slave city in the future.
Oh crap!
but my whole identity is tied to this place. I wouldn't have a tragic
Ah,
backstory
no,
without
no,
it.
no. Then we had.
He might not exist without
Never
this city.
Well.
Wait,
uh,
if we destroy this city, would Lilac disappear?
I was born in Qatar. Are you?
Oh.
I don't know. Bonnie, you really need to give that skull back.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Why?
No.
Now,
Because it was Ulrich's.
What's it say? Is
Why?
It, I mean, who?
It was mine originally.
And it's Ulrich's now.
It's not Ulrich's. He was just holding it because originally Copper stole it from me, lied to me about it.
That was me. I did that.
I'm grouping you together.
How dare you?
I know. How dare I?
The nerve. The hors d'oeuvres.
Look, we need to go find the others. We'll deal with this later.
No, you're giving the skull back now.
Why?
Because it's not yours.
This is not an issue.
Rick,
You're going to beat the crap out of me?
thinking about it.
should I turn on the Witcher music? Or...
Yay!
Alright, I need to go to 11:30 here, so.
Yeah,
As do
we're
I.
about done. And we'll finish in 8 minutes. If you guys have anything
Bonnie,
else
just
you want
give
to
the
do.
skull back and make it easier on everyone.
Easier.
Fireball.
I don't.
Did I
I
happen
walk
to
away.
find anything with my test to see if there's an illusion in play?
How are you doing that exactly?
The
Do you
spell
have a
magic.
spell to try on it, or are you just
I
using
don't have
perception?
the spell
Arcana?
yet.
I have detect magic. That would do it.
Well, detect magic won't necessarily do it, because I think the whole snake is magical in itself.
Yeah, but it tells you what type of magic. Illusion is a type of magic.
Nah, but you're not there anyways, so.
I'm just gonna like pick up a pebble and throw it at the snake.
Wise choice.
Okay.
hit it and like
Yeah, bounce
ricochet off.
Bounce off the snake. Okay.
Poke it with
That's not a
something.
good sign.
Well, it's not an illusion. Problem solved. It's a snake.
It's real.
Boom.
I love the super high tech way you guys tested that.
Look, sometimes magic is more scientific. Sometimes it's throwing rocks at giant snakes.
Don't
You know
work
what?
hard, work
Someone,
smart.
someone needs to quote him on that.
All right. You guys find your way back to one another. What would you like to do?
Well,
how did
we had
it
a
go?
nice meeting. It was
So,
great.
They
You
promised
convince
not
anybody?
to interfere if something were to happen to the snake.
They're turning a blind eye, and if the snake asks them about it, they're gonna be like, "Oh, whom? We didn't see anyone."
How about we go out into the dunes and shoot a fireball at it?
I like that plan.
It's
Honestly, I don't
simple.
see anything wrong with that plan.
It's
That's
straightforward. It's only a city-sized snake.
Whenever fireballs are in a plan, I generally don't say no.
Let's
Great
do it.
balls of fire.
I mean, could
That's a good
we
song.
perhaps find the point that if Ivana, you think that Summer may be inside the snake?
Yes.
Shawnee is in the snake, and then get into the snake at that point?
Compass?
You want me to get in the snake?
Yes.
Well, not necessarily you, but I mean, it's a 50-foot snake. There's an abundance of ways to get inside of it.
Yes.
I mean, I will jump
Sorry,
in the snake
Copper.
of death if we must.
Copper. Do you perhaps have the spell Dimension Door?
I do happen to have the spell Dimensional Door.
Except that you're tiny, so you're the only one who can work it. Well, okay, never mind.
But I was thinking more the possibility of
Can I quickly learn Dimension Door?
No, it's a 5th level spell.
path wall
Me?
on a snake.
That might work. What's the password? Jenga.
Got to
Rochambeau.
see.
The main thing
Dandy.
I'm wondering is, does path wall work on living tissue?
No, it's not wooden, plaster, or stone.
We should build a wall. Yeah, no, it's falling asleep now, so the ideas are gone. I could go in and then cut my way out
How are you getting in?
That one.
through the mouth.
Let's send Bonnie in.
How, I mean,
I'll seal team.
Would it,
I'll seal team 6 it.
I have an
Team
idea.
1.
But
what's your idea?
I don't know if it'd work or not.
Let's hear it. Yeah.
Climb inside.
I could turn into a bat once in the dark.
Copper, what's your idea?
I just
That
put
is-
it up there.
I like it. I'm down.
Polymorph, so
And all I need is a hole big
Uh-huh.
enough for an arrow to fit through to get out of it.
Let's, okay.
You know
Let's
that,
attack
right?
it for a while. Let it use all of its resistances, and then try polymorph partway through a battle. If it works, great. If it doesn't, we're already in the swing of things.
We
And
could
we just
start with
click on-
polymorph. Actually, that'd be
But
better.
whatever the case is it wisest to try to lead it away from the city?
Probably.
you really care if the city
I
is
don't
destroyed?
really care about the
I
city,
mean,
honestly.
yeah. I'm like, well,
But there are slaves.
Superman and
I
what's
mean-
his face just totally annihilated
I don't see a
Metropolis.
reason not to.
But I mean, there are
And
the
they rebuilt
slaves,
it in, like,
and
a
it's
week.
Not as though the
They're-
slaves themselves are the guilty ones here.
In war, there was
I'm
always
concerned about those tactical advantage.
always collateral damage. Always collateral damage. It's
But
just something you
hopefully,
have to
hopefully
accept.
not a city's
Get
worth.
it into the city. Let's attack it from outside.
But the city is already being destroyed, so it's
Well, it doesn't have to be though.
Yeah, let's attack it from outside. I like that idea.
Yeah, just lead it out.
Okay.
Prefer to fight with the sand under my feet.
We'll assume you all cast flying on one another. You raise up and go over the wall and away from the city, readying yourself to attack it. As you do, you notice that the snake begins to slowly move, and in the distance, you spot a small figure on the back of the snake running. The figure pulls out 2 crossbows as she shoots
Demon Hunter.
and jumps in the air. and that's
Well.
where we'll end it tonight.
So much for us initiating things.
Yeah.
Damn rogues.
Counter. We did it.
So,
Easy.
should we get 600 or more XP?
Yes, you each
Let's
get
say.
800 XP.
Even with our
Philip, did I get the
awesome
thing that we
roleplay.
talked about early in the beginning?
Okay, 850 XP.
Yes!
So 600, you said, for the rest of us?
800.
No, 800 for all of you.
Oh, 800. Okay.
Well,
cool.
just-
You know what, fuck it, guys. You guys get 1,000 each.
wow.
You roleplayed a lot today.
Yeah, we did.
You get 1,000.
Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
All right. Well.
Fireball. I like how Summer's a demon hunter.